Turn it up indeed. We are here, episode 103. All the good names were gone on the podcast. Thank you guys for being here. I am your host, Matty.
I am your co-host, Fost.
And I am Colby. Am I coming in hot?
A little bit, yeah.
Okay, all right.
And episode 103. As you probably could tell from last episode, we're doing things a little bit different here, but that's what it is. So 103. It's been 3 episodes since we got trophies.
We're making it work for us, though, so it's fine.
Mm-hmm. I'm already fiending for another trophy.
Yeah.
My trophy's still in my bag.
Well, you haven't taken it out yet?
I haven't. I don't have anywhere to put it yet.
Yeah,
I have mine right
there's no more trophies. No one gives a fuck. All right, episode 103. All the good names were gone on the podcast. Thank you guys for being here. Make sure you're following on all of the socials. That's an Instagram, that's a Twitter, that's a TikTok, that's a YouTube, that's a Facebook. Wherever you can be social online, we're probably there with daily content that goes up every day. So lock in with us, engage with us, all that good stuff, and make sure you're following on Spotify, which is where most of you guys listen, and you'll get notified when episodes go up, which is every Monday at 6 a.m. PST, and then full video comes up on Thursdays, and that's it. That's my intro.
Yep. So we'll see you next week.
Yeah, I was gonna say
that's the whole thing right there.
That's my intro.
Our work is complete.
Could you imagine?
What do you guys have to drink?
Oh, my drinks are in the fridge. Damn.
You better hurry up.
Yeah, I've got a 7-Up in the can, and I've got a A&W root beer in the can.
Okay.
For just such an occasion.
Okay.
Special occasion.
Oh, it is a special occasion.
103.
103 is a very special occasion.
I know. I hear you.
Okay.
I'm rocking a Dasani again.
Ugh.
Not sponsored.
God.
They're fine.
I literally would turn that down. I'm not kidding.
And then a Liquid Death, aka a Bud Light, inside of a new Liquid Death koozie.
Okay.
I don't think these Liquid Death koozies were made for beer.
I mean, it's just a normal can. Oh wait, no, because they're
like long.
Yeah. Dasani, if you're listening, I would turn down a $50,000 deal with you for the podcast. I really would.
Well,
I would turn it
Matty
down.
would do that. We wouldn't.
We have to believe in the product, and Dasani is just water from the Willamette. So,
Dasani and Aquafina are both pretty not good water.
Although the Aquafina quart at the Hoop was the best.
Right.
In my opinion.
That one was pretty good.
In my opinion. Aquafina had the best rims.
I like the Pepsi quart, the one that was straight in the back.
Pepsi quart was fine. Pepsi quart, you had a lot of balls come into your quart, though. Because you're in the middle.
Unless they had the...
it still happened. It still happened. And
I'm trying to remember all the quarts because there was the Mountain Dew quart, was the main
Pepsi,
one, right?
Aquafina.
There was a Pepsi one. There was an All Sport quart. Wasn't there?
Yep.
Wasn't the All Sport one where I had the mist block?
Yep. You know what's really funny now as an adult to think about is they definitely didn't sponsor the Hoop.
No,
of course not.
Those were just names.
No. Yeah. This is where we roll to a clip of Fost.
We will. Do I have that clip somewhere?
God, that would be awesome if we could just roll to it.
I don't know where that clip is. I'll look for it.
We need a guy.
I mean, I locked and loaded for that block like LeBron.
You did.
I had the arm. I had the arm all the way back here for that.
You did.
Yeah, but he successfully did it.
That's right.
That is the difference between him and myself.
Yeah,
that's the only one.
Yeah,
that's the only one.
Yeah.
Anyway, no one knows what we're talking about. So, I have last episode. I had no drink. Remember that? I didn't take a single drink of anything, and it was tough.
Yeah, that's weird. That's really weird.
It was tough. Luckily, my allergies were so bad, I was just swallowing spit and mucus, so kept me going. But no, I filled up the Owala.
Okay.
By the way, they're In how many days are there in April?
30.
30, so 6. So in 19 days, the Owala is launching an all-white that looks like a golf ball. They have divots.
Oh, that's
Really?
cool.
That looks like a golf ball, so you better believe I'm getting that.
Only you would know that.
I followed them. I'm on the Owala wait list.
Oh, I'm sure you are.
Also, we'll get into it in a little bit, but I got this. This was a gift, but it's a little. I call it a condom, but it's a little rubber bottom, so it's non-stick,
Oh.
and it matches the gray up here.
Uh-huh.
See that? But like
clean.
before, it could like slide on the table. Now it's just. It's nice.
Yeah,
clean.
my thermo flask has one of those on it.
Exactly. I have this thing right here too. The problem with that is this was a 64 ounce,
Too big.
and it's just a little too big. This is the 40, and it still doesn't fit in a cup holder. But 40 is easier to carry around than a 64. 64 was kind of a,
D12 knows all about the 40 ounce.
that's right.
Oh, yeah. Guzzle.
Guzzle, yeah. Oh, don't make me get into a D12 era. I do that once a year.
Might have to get some teardrops.
And no, I never once listened to Purple Pills when I'm in that era. I don't
I
like it.
don't think a lot of people do.
I don't like it.
And it's not like it's a bad song. It's just it's by no means.
It's not.
one of
Just
the
can't
better
relate.
ones. I can relate. I took a lot of vitamins that were purple.
That's true.
A lot of
I don't think
chewables.
I've ever taken a purple pill.
You weren't a Nexium guy, huh?
What about a blue, yellow?
Yeah.
I don't know if they say in that song.
I took a blue one. I don't think I.
You ever been to Mushroom Mountain?
Really, the only pills I take are like pale or or red with the Dayquil. That's really all I take.
Oh, you
Or
do the
pink
red
if you're taking the Pepto pills.
I've never once taken a Pepto pill. That would take away from the amazing taste of Pepto. You gotta swish it around the mouth before. I don't even drink it when I'm sick.
It's
He spits it out.
it's like a mouthwash.
All right. Let's. Anyway, I have.
looking at you, Pepto. Make some mouthwash.
Anyway, I have water.
Okay. I don't know how we got all the way there, but
That's it. All right. Let's get into the weeks.
I gotta do.
Oh,
or I'll
Carvana,
start it off
shit.
real quick.
Ooh, remember I was like $1 off last time.
You were like you were like $1.30 off last time. You were
I think
really
last
close.
time I said 211. So I'm gonna say
311.
Let's see. Let me think about what the world do this week. Yeah, I'll go 206.06.
I feel like you looked this up prior.
I did not. I don't even know how to do that.
232.14.
Okay, so I'm saying it went down a little. Colby says it goes up a little.
Yeah.
It is 235.
Oh,
damn it.
nice.
Yeah, they're moving up a little bit. They went up $14 today.
Yeah.
Nice.
So they're trending upwards a little bit.
I was close.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's looking pretty good.
All right.
Well, my week hasn't been terribly active, which is going to be kind of a little bit of the norm, I think, with this schedule, because it really kind of takes away my ability to do a lot during the day.
Just remember that you get to include your weekend.
I do.
Yeah.
I get to my week. Yes, I guess I do. But one thing I did do is I am fully caught up on The Last of Us.
Oh boy.
Okay.
So I'm sure we'll talk about that.
We
with
can all
the
agree,
spoilers.
funniest episode ever, right?
Oh, sure. I knew it was
Brutal.
coming. As soon as I saw that they went through all that, I was like, oh boy, I gotta talk to Matty about this later.
Well,
Yeah.
okay. Talk amongst yourselves. I'm gonna look one thing up though. You can
Okay.
keep
So
going.
you watched
keep
The
going.
Last of Us. Caught up.
I just want to look up.
Yeah, I'm all caught up there.
Okay.
Let's see. So on, what was that, Tuesday? Yeah, Tuesday I had my like mid-year performance review with my both of my bosses.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
So it's been about like 5 or 6 months since I started this position, So they decided to take me out to lunch, and we kind of like went over how I've been doing so far.
Where'd you go to lunch?
We went to a horse race bar. Actually, it's the first time we've mentioned that on the pod.
Oh God, not this again.
And that was their call. Not I didn't even ask for it.
Oh my God.
So
they wined and dined you.
Yep. So I had to get the 3-cheese grilled cheese sandwich with bacon, because that thing is money.
Okay.
Yep. And then we were just kind of talking performance and stuff, which it all went pretty well. They did the whole, like, these are your strengths, these are your weaknesses, these are, things that we want you to work on, these are things that we've appreciated seeing you do.
Was one of the things that they want you to work on not sleeping on their time?
Yeah. Yeah, and we talked about this a long time ago, and it was like, we understand your situation, obviously, so like within reason, we don't mind. But we did notice in the last like month or two specifically that it looked like you hit burnout pretty hard.
Did you say yeah? Because you had me working at 2:30 in the morning, dickheads. Yeah. Let me fucking sleep.
Yeah.
Let me sleep.
Holy shit.
Pay me to do it.
I mean, the days that were definitely the worst for that were definitely podcast nights.
Right. And they should be understanding of that you have stuff to do.
Uh-huh.
Eat a dick. I don't like these people. I don't like them. If you guys hear this,
to feed over here.
Yeah, if you guys hear this, just understand that he has priorities, which is the podcast, over your little rinky-dink not convenience store. What are they called?
Car dealership?
Vending machine.
We don't have a vending machine.
Oh, I will say though, the coin thing at the vending machine is cool. I do want to do that someday. Do they have is in the vending machine thing? Do they have like $100 cars? They have like throwaway garbage ones I could buy. You know what I'm saying? Like a totaled one.
No,
I would pay $100 to buy a total car just to use the coin once.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
No, they wouldn't put a total car in there. God damn. They're putting ones that are like fully detailed.
Yeah.
And stuff.
Oh yeah. They're all show model stuff. All nice stuff.
Close enough.
Yeah.
At least.
Do they? Have they ever had you roll back the miles on it like in Matilda?
No, I'm definitely not pulling a Danny DeVito and rolling back the odometer.
Well, even if you have, don't say it on the podcast. But
that is 100% illegal.
Yeah. Okay. I always thought that was so cool.
I mean, that'd be something that probably the mechanics would be doing.
Sure.
Not me.
Yeah.
I'm just the one moving them.
You're just moving them.
I'm just moving them, or I'm coordinating other people to move them.
Yeah.
So.
All right. So, did you put money down on a horse while you ate?
No, I forgot my wallet. I didn't know we were going there.
You see what he does here, Colby? See this? They say we're going out to lunch. Oh, I forgot my wallet.
Man, I don't know.
Oh no.
Well, they were taking me out to lunch, so I already knew that it was on the company dime, anyways.
Yeah. Yeah. All right.
Yeah, they're like, so we putting this on your corporate card? I was like, you guys never gave me a corporate card, which is really funny because
you should not.
The other ops coordinator has one.
Yeah, so you should not have that.
Why did I not? It's like, why did I not get one?
They would go, what is this? What is this Wearmart charge for $600 in all sport?
Well, yeah.
You can't go to Top Golf on the company's dollar.
Of course we can. Actually, we can do that. It's just that it's got to be approved by corporate first.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Performance review went really well. Obviously, the one thing that I knew they were going to talk to me about.
What was how is that? Is that like is it like a grade or a number or just a talk?
No, it was more just like, hey, we're just going to sit down. We're just going to chat.
Yeah.
Like,
all right.
These are the things that you were really good at that we want you to keep doing.
Yeah.
These are things that we thought you could improve on that,
Yeah.
And then just like, this is kind of like the plan for us to going forward. This is how it's all going to.
Did you ever get that award that you were supposed to get like a year ago in the mail?
Oh, the little plaque.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I got my 1-year one, and I just got my 3-year one in the mail like a couple weeks ago.
All right. Just making sure.
Well, actually, I have them on my desk at work.
There you go.
But
So,
the real trophy's in his bag still. 2 weeks later. See this?
Yeah.
See this?
He's got to protect it with everything.
That's fair.
Yep.
That's fair.
It's actually currently wrapped up in my Oregon Duck sweatshirt right now.
Yeah.
This thing has no way to zoom
You have
in.
no autofocus on that camera, huh?
Nope.
Okay.
It's a real doozy.
No, it's
That's what happens when you buy a $45 webcam.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's what happens.
That's fair. Well, you gotta get this little razor joint up here.
So, do any women work there? I'm curious.
In my department, no, but
okay.
there are some there.
I hear a lot of dude talk.
There's a lot of dude talk. It's because there's a lot of dudes, or any of the women that are there. I'm not very happy about it.
Are dudes?
No, they're a lot of the women that are there. They're pretty awful.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Good to know.
Not very nice people. Quite unfortunate, really. There's really the one lady that was really cool there. She doesn't work for them anymore. So yeah, unfortunately, a lot of the women that work, especially like near us proximity wise, I try to avoid them. So, but we're going to be hiring people soon, so who knows?
That might be an easy smash though. Take one of those girlies behind a Fiat or whatever and
the smallest car.
Smash a gun.
We got out there. Not an Expedition or like an Escalade.
No. Just the.
He's like, I already thought of this.
Little Fiat and bump some uglies.
That's that's entirely fair.
Okay.
So
what else? What else you do?
Other than that,
he didn't get fired.
I didn't get fired.
Yeah, that's good.
Yep, I already knew that I wasn't though, so I wasn't really worried about that. I'm pretty sure if they told me if I was in any danger of that, we would have talked about that a long time ago. So
yeah.
And then really not much else. I thought about I'm considering going golfing tomorrow actually, if everything works out.
Oh.
Did Harrison not have T-ball?
Oh, he did yesterday actually. I got to watch a little bit of it via FaceTime.
Yep.
So again, complete chaos. Still no live pitching for any of them, or I just underhand or whatever. Well, no, because apparently
isn't it T-ball?
It is. Well, it is, but you can do
coach pitch.
You can do coach pitch though.
Oh God!
I thought you meant like kids pitching. I'm like that. No. That's quite the jump.
No. Dude, half these kids can't even throw it to first base.
Yeah. Let alone throw it over a plate.
Yeah, no kidding. But I get the other team opted for coach pitch though, so they did that for a couple innings. I don't think that Harrison's team is ready for that though. There's like 2 players on the whole team that could probably handle that.
Is he one of them?
He is definitely one of them. He is easily the best hitter on the team. So, a lot of practice though.
Little silver slugger.
Yeah,
probably. we're working on that.
Is that what they say?
Yeah.
Where's the closest batting cage? Bullwinkles?
Bullwinkles, maybe, if they even still have it.
I don't even think they have it anymore, to be honest.
I don't think they do, no.
Last time I was at Bullwinkles, they turned it was just all like electronic video games and shit inside.
Yeah, and I think they might still have the go-karts, and I know they still have mini golf out there. But as far as I know, that's I really missed that one in West Salem, man.
I wish.
Yeah, it's like
West Salem was awesome.
It's like an auto parts store now.
Yeah, dude, that bummed me out. They used to have all the cages, and they had like the little basketball court in there too.
Oh yeah, went to many a birthday party there.
Looks like there's some indoor ones, but it seems like it's for like lessons and stuff.
Yeah. Well, here's how I know that you're an OG from where we are. Is if you remember the batting cages that were in the Fred Meyer parking lot.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's the one.
That's how you
The
know
next one.
someone's been around, because that was the best.
Yeah, you go in there, you get a little drink out of the cooler,
Yep.
and then you get all your tokens.
That was the best, man.
And it was like outdoor. It got
it
man,
was
you're
outdoor.
real.
Yeah.
We went there when it was cold, and you get one of those stingers. Oh,
God, oh, the stingers were because those bats were terrible.
yeah, you could like rent a
Yeah,
bat,
the bat
or like
was
use the ones they
the
had.
bat were just maybe metal, like maybe. They were like,
I remember the first time I hit a ball and I hit it back into where the circle was.
yeah,
I was
me
shooting
too.
it out.
Oh yeah, you always tried for that.
There
I
was,
think
there
you
was
actually got
somebody,
like a reward for it, didn't you?
Yeah, that tells me a lot
free
about why
ride.
you've never hit one over the fence. You're just always trying to go straight across.
Line drives, baby.
Yeah.
That's all I ever do.
Yeah,
there was
Yeah.
definitely a guy there once because they had the like the two softball cages on the far right
Yeah.
out there. And there was one dude that he was in the slow pitch one, and it just lobbed one up, and he crushed it right back into the tube that the balls were coming out of.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
the thing broke,
I
so they had to shut it down.
I just had a really good idea
That we should buy
for
a fishing machine.
content for us this summer.
Home run derby.
Oh boy.
Home run derby wouldn't really be fair, but what if we did
I feel like Fost wins that for some reason.
a home run derby?
Yes.
Oh yeah,
Heavens no.
Dude, he
No,
took
I mean,
one out when
I-
we played softball.
yeah. I'm a monster when it comes to hitting power.
I
don't know if you know who you're. All right. Anyway, I had this idea. What if we did? I'm trying to think of the word phonetically. Hold on. It would be. Yeah. So maybe like we do a T swing and kick, like pump, pass, and kick.
Oh,
But we hit it off the tee. We hit a baseball, and then maybe like try to
off
kick
the
a
tee.
field goal. I think that'd be funny
Run the
content.
bases.
Yeah, that'd be funny content.
yeah, little base running drill.
I think that'd be
We've
funny.
talked about doing a home run derby for so long.
Yeah, I live
that's
literally
just-
across the street from these fields.
I know.
I just don't want to lose that many balls. That's all. If we go on Kiwanis, I'm hitting him into that field. No, we're not going to go get that into that field. It's barbed wire.
It's barbed
You
wire.
can climb through barbed wire all you want, but any of us, if you hit a ball 200 feet, it's in the field.
This is why I bat left-handed. I can hit it on top of the supply shed instead.
I don't want to ruin that many balls hitting the leather off it.
You're not Benny the Jet.
I think he's a better base runner than me. I think I'm a better hitter than Benny though. Benny never hit anything in the air.
He tore the cover off a ball.
Honest to God, I think he didn't. I think it hit a firework.
Well, then he hit really high.
I think someone shot a Roman candle at the ball.
You're just proving my point.
I think Ham hit.
Benny the Jet-
I think Ham from his knees behind the plate hit a Roman candle onto the ball, and that's how it exploded. There's no proof of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, could not hit either.
No. Damn good shortstop.
I gotta watch The Sandlot. It's time. Springtime is when to watch The Sandlot.
Oh, absolutely.
I went through a well, Harrison went through a phase where this dude was watching Sandlot like twice a day, every day for like 3 months.
Yeah, it might be time for a Sandlot Rookie of the Year back to back.
Oh yeah.
Don't make me.
That's nice. All right, anything else?
Outdoors, man.
So Harrison had a game.
He did.
He didn't get fired.
You didn't
Didn't
get fired.
Not that I was in any danger of it. Went to the horse race bar. Yeah, just been doing another full week of work, doing the night shift.
Yep.
Still pretty weird. No bum fights by the train this time.
You could have
And
filmed it and
then-
sold it on the internet. They used to do that.
Well, if I could have seen it, that would have been
Yeah.
nice. And then yeah, a lot of got caught up on The Last of Us.
Yep.
I was totally gonna watch. I was gonna try to binge watch the rest of Attack on Titan today, and then I got into the rabbit hole of watching a full playthrough of Resident Evil 8.
Okay. Okay.
So you know how that goes.
Yeah.
And I ended up sucking literally it's been on my TV since about 11 o'clock this morning.
Oh my, it's still going?
Yep.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
All
So,
right.
yep, that was my week. So what do you got, Colby?
Nothing.
I'm actually gonna go get my drinks out of the fridge right now before I
All
forget.
right. I've done nothing at all,
Okay.
and that's that. Yeah. Oh, this is weird though because we have to talk about like the weekend.
Mm-hmm.
A week
last-
from
The last week.
today. Let's see. God, this is where I need to write this down.
I don't understand why you don't.
I should. I was doing it for a little bit. It's to test my my memory.
Well, your memory's
Fucking
failing
cool.
every
I know.
week.
I know it's terrible. No. So over the weekend we did Easter.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Actually, I'll just say Saturday I took Tyler to his practice, and then left there and headed over to the old McNary.
Mm-hmm.
And my little sister's playing football,
Oh yeah, that's right.
doing flag football.
Yeah.
So
is she the ball or?
Yeah, they throw her.
That's what I figured.
Yeah. So went and watched her play, and then the whole family got together Saturday.
Okay.
We did a Saturday Easter thing because most of my family members with their kids do a Sunday thing. So my mom thought, let's do a Saturday thing, knock it out. So myself,
Now,
the girls, Chelsea and Asher, all went over to my mom's.
okay, let's pause there. I
Okay.
saw a photo of the Easter baskets. Let's get right to the tea.
Yes.
Why, pray tell? Now, this is the second time I've seen this. With an Easter basket, and what was the other basket thing that you guys put together? Was it Valentine's Day?
Yeah.
Why, pray tell, is Asher's always bigger? I'm sick of it.
Why are his things
Asher's is
bigger?
always bigger.
Because she does it and I do it for the girls. We don't like sit down and divvy up 3 ways.
Oh, okay.
She made that basket for him.
Okay.
She brought it over. Yeah.
Got it. Okay.
So
So
Saturday night,
she
we
loves
did
her
the
kid
East-
more than you like your kids.
Well, I have 2. It's expensive.
Got it. I saw that. Now let me ask though. So Asher was on the far right, clearly, because it was huge.
We go. by
My
age,
guess.
yeah.
My guess was Hayden was far left. Riley was middle.
Yeah.
Oh!
Just by age.
I literally
Yeah.
sat there with Marissa and I was like, I'm gonna tell you who's is who. And I could tell.
just
I
by
could
what's in
tell
the
only
basket?
because Asher's was the biggest, and then the middle because there was slightly a little more pink in the middle one. And I was like, that's right.
And the little pins in
And the
there.
pins,
where,
yeah.
Where Fry and or what'd you get? What are those called? Squishmallows.
Yeah,
They have Squishmallow pins, and I found those, and
Yeah.
I got the
No.
ones, the cheeseburger and the fries for Riley,
Yeah.
and the other one's like an axolotl or whatever. That's what
Right.
Hayden's in.
Right.
Yeah.
Now, Fost, what did you just eat? Don't think you're going to
just had a
sneak that
brownie.
away. I thought that was a brownie. All right. Don't ever eat something without announcing it. I need to know. I need to know. I cannot make bricks.
You guys were mid dialogue.
I cannot make bricks without clay. I need all info.
So Kenna made brownies the other day.
Kenna made brownies?
She did.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh,
Special?
sweet heavens.
They're very good. They're very
Is
good.
there Coke in them?
I got my hands on the last one.
Okay. Any nuts in it?
No.
Okay.
Nope. Just
Anything
very
that make you-
very standard brownie.
Yeah.
Anything that would make you tear a hamstring? Matty,
I was just going to say, there's some hamstring in that thing?
There are no hamstring fibers in the brownies.
Okay. That's
Okay, good.
It also was not a hamstring thing.
fine. Yeah, it was.
In Maddie's mind,
it was absolutely
and that goes
hamstring.
back like 50 episodes.
Yeah, and it still hurts. She still can't walk.
Yeah.
All right, so you went over. So you went over to where'd you go? Your mom's?
Yeah. So speaking of walking, we did. We hit about. I don't know how many eggs there were. About 200 eggs, and then we started youngest
100 eggs.
200 eggs. Yeah.
Oh my!
Well, there was like 80
big
children
family.
though.
Yeah. So they each got like 3 eggs.
Yeah.
What's
What's in these eggs?
a little bit of everything, mostly change.
Just
and then-
yolks.
yeah, yolks.
In this economy,
this
you have to
economy, fuck no.
refinance to do 200 eggs.
Oh, we had to. No, it's usually just candy and then like change. And then Kyle did a couple. He did there was 2 eggs, just
Yeah.
random one,
Yeah.
and he put a 20 in each.
Nice. Yeah. You got to do a
So
little.
Kyle's trying to start this new tradition type thing.
Yeah. You got to do it like a hidden golden egg. You got to have one to find.
Yeah. And his son found one of them.
Oh,
and then
wow.
Tyler found the other.
Oh God.
So-
What's Tyler going to do with $20?
I can tell you exactly what he did with $20.
Well, he can't go to the strip club yet. Oh no, he
No,
could.
not yet. He could go to an 18-year-old one.
Yeah. Go over to the
Yeah,
cheetah.
that's where we went Sunday
Go over to the cheetahs
on Easter.
Listen, if they still do those dollar lap dances, he could do some work over there with $20.
Oh
I mean,
my!
going there on the day of our Lord? Why not?
Yeah.
That is his Lord.
What did Tyler
his
do
name
with
was
$20?
Well, I took him to Fred Meyer, and he was under the impression that you could buy. Well, first he was under the impression that you could buy a smartwatch for $20.
Okay.
So I took him there, and I said, "I will bet you the 20 that you have on you right now, you cannot buy a smartwatch for $20."
Of course.
We got there, and the cheapest
Did he-
one was probably $230.
Yeah. Just get him a normal
And they-
watch and say, "Look how smart you are."
And then he walks up to the guy at the counter, and he goes, "Do you guys have any iPhones that are $20?" And this guy, I don't think he knew what was going on.
Of course not. Yeah.
Tyler's very special.
Right.
The guy said, "We actually don't sell iPhones here." And then Tyler walked away, and then he continued to look, and then Tyler thought, "Well, if they don't have that, maybe I can get a laptop for $20."
Perfect.
I was like,
Yep.
"You don't understand the concept of money and how much things cost."
Of course
I was
not.
like,
Yeah.
Go look. You can go look. Fine. I'll tell you how much they are.
Yeah.
Eventually, he walked out of there with some wired headphones. He just had to buy something.
Oh,
Just the agony of defeat.
Oh man, it was brutal. We were in there for about an hour. And I'm just like-
yeah.
but as I'm following him around and he's wanting things, I'm realizing like how much shit costs these days.
Of course. Yeah.
At one point, we looked at Legos. I was like, that for that little thing, that thing's like $30.
Oh,
You
yeah.
shit me, right?
Oh,
It's insane.
especially Legos. Trust me, I know.
Oh, yeah.
It's insane.
But just looking at everything, I'm just like, holy shit! I guess I never realized when I take my kids into a store and buy them something, how expensive things are.
Yeah, it's insane.
Because I'm just like, be good, shut up, and I'll buy you something.
Right.
Yeah, that's what happens when you go on autopilot when you go into the store.
God, no kidding. It's like I black out. So anyway, we did the whole Easter thing Saturday, and then came back here Saturday night with the girls and Chelsea and Asher. Kids like would not go to sleep. I think they finally fell asleep about 11 o'clock or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And Chelsea and I look at each other. We're like, by the way, we still have to hide eggs.
Right.
I said, do you want to get up early or do you want to do it now? And
Right.
she's like, fuck getting up early. So we went outside in the backyard with 2 lamps, like camping lamps, go out there 11 o'clock at night and hit 180 eggs in the backyard.
Okay. And what were those eggs?
She packed them all. She was a little more prepared than I was. I didn't think we were doing all this.
Mm-hmm.
My kids are, like the girls are kind of older, and they're like Hayden's kind of out of that phase a little bit.
You know what? Correct me if I'm wrong, but I saw a photo of them today together. And I had this feeling, and again, correct me if I'm wrong. I had this feeling of, I kind of felt bad for Hayden because she's so much older than the other 2 kids.
I mean, not so much older than like Riley, but
there's a big difference between where Riley's
9
at and
and
where
7.
Hayden's at, and then especially where Asher's
Yeah.
at. Where I was looking at Hayden and I was like, man, I bet she's like she's a nice kid, but I'm sure sometimes she's like, man, these little kids are annoying. Get them away from me.
she's that
You know what I'm saying?
way a lot of the time.
Yeah.
No, she spends a lot of time with the adults. I always tell her like, you're
Yeah.
welcome to hang out with us.
Exactly,
To a
yeah.
point.
Yeah.
And then when we want to watch Squid Game, I'm like, get the fuck out of here.
So, all right. So Chelsea filled up 180 plastic eggs.
She did all that prior, but then so we hit them all Saturday night, super late at night.
She filled them
and
all
then
up
we
with
got
kale.
Yep, tons of kale.
Okay.
And carrots.
Yep.
And then so we got up like Sunday morning and just Kids went to town.
Now, where are you hiding? Like, could you see them, or were you actually hiding them? Or a mix?
A mix, because we have a mixed group of kids, you know.
Right, you got to make
Like
it.
some have to be easier for the younger ones, and then some of them are a little more challenging.
Did you put
But I
any in the
actually went out-
trees?
Sure did.
Okay,
yeah,
that's
yeah.
where I would have hit some.
Yeah, a lot in the pavers. You know, all the pavers. that go
Yeah,
around my
yeah,
yard.
yeah. You know what I would have done? I would have put one in the up in the tree, and then I would have put a mouse trap on it.
Snap.
Yep,
That's what you get.
yep.
No, I actually went out and
Happy
did yard
Easter.
work yesterday.
I think you should have put a bear trap on one instead.
A bear
Merry
trap.
Easter.
Just happy Easter. You're gonna lose your leg
Oh
now.
my
Yeah,
god.
say goodbye to your leg. Yeah, I actually went out yesterday and did yard work and found 3 more. I was like,
Oh, there you go.
stupid kids.
Yeah,
So I kept them for myself.
I was gonna say. Yeah.
And I'm about 26 cents richer.
Perfect.
So yeah, we did that Sunday, and then and now up until now it's now Thursday, so just working.
Now, is today or yesterday where you push a kid in the pool?
It's Thursday, so that's today.
Oh, it's today.
Did that today, and then made the countdown today, and we have like 33 days left. So
Oh, I know.
I am so ready.
I think Marissa has like. I think she has maybe.
probably about
I think she has maybe 2 more than you. 1 or 2 more at the end.
she's got to like go back like the next week for like a day or 2.
Yeah, but she's also gonna
Yeah.
miss a week.
Oh, so she's
So
less.
I think she might be in the mid-20s.
I know, it's so close.
Yeah.
I know. There's like a grading day next week. I'm like, yep, that's a good day to take off.
What day's grading week? Or day?
It's May 2nd.
What day is that?
It's a Friday.
Oh,
It is a Friday.
Interesting.
Little 3-day weekend, and then and then obviously Memorial Day we get off.
When's Memorial Day?
26th.
You don't get Cinco de Mayo off?
No, I should, because that's the day I got my DUI. So
That's what I'm saying. We got to celebrate that.
I gotta
Well, yeah, we
celebrate
gotta commemorate it with another one.
it. Yeah, let's go get another one.
Fost,
You guys in?
let's go out and get him a bunch of beers, and then when we leave, I'll call the cops on his car.
Perfect.
One a year seems right.
That'll definitely get me out of work
Yeah, permanently.
for good. Yeah,
At
yeah.
most places. Yeah.
Yes, yeah. They don't. I don't think they like 2 of those.
Although you did get your anyway. Okay.
Yeah.
So you threw the Volcums on. You pushed the kid into the pool.
Oh, you better believe it. Oh yeah.
Did you watch anything this week? Any Squid Game? Any other stuff?
Any other stuff? Watch the big one. Obviously, The Last of Us.
Okay.
Shitty part. That comes out Sunday.
Oh yeah.
Guess what day Chelsea and I hang out? Not till Wednesdays.
I think that's breakup.
So
I think that's
we-
enough to break up. I really do.
Oh,
I really do.
well.
I waiting
I'll send her a
3
message right
days.
I know it's rough, and her mom was asking for my Max login the other day.
Oh no, you don't.
Here we
And I'm
go.
like, do I give it
no,
to her?
you
out of the
don't.
kindness of my heart?
No, you
Or-
say sorry. I didn't have service.
Didn't see that message.
And also, as a reminder, she watched Squid Game without you.
She did, but she did go back, and we're now caught up together.
Okay.
Which, by the way, we have 2 episodes left,
Okay.
and then we are completely.
What do you
caught up
and
on
what
the Squid.
what are you thinking about? What do you think about the second season?
Of Squid Game? I think I like the first season better.
I think the first season is more fun just because you're building the world. Everything's new to you.
Uh-huh.
I think 2 might
Yeah.
be a better story though. I think 2 is like the story is good.
There's almost too many characters, though. Like, I know there's a lot of people within the first season and second season.
Throughout watching this, how many times do you think, God damn, they all look alike?
You don't want to know. But I feel like season 1, obviously there's like 500 people in that thing. A lot of them die. You know
Yeah.
who they are.
Yeah.
But they focus on like 5 or 6 characters.
For
this
sure,
one
yeah.
has a lot more. I feel
Yeah,
like.
they jump back and forth for sure.
quite a bit.
There's a lot of moving parts.
There's just less there's
yeah.
less stuff that made 1 really special in it. But I think the story was good in 2 though. I liked it.
And I love that old man. Season 1.
Oh boy.
And then fucking I hate Thanos in the second season.
Oh yeah.
That guy's the worst. I thought I hated that one like macho guy in the first season worse.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, there's no way that annoying chick in season 1 and that dude can be topped.
Right.
But I'm thinking,
No, it's never.
I'm pretty sure
never
Thanos
counted out.
Yeah.
he's pretty fucking terrible. But
When does the third season is when? Let's see.
next couple of months, I feel like.
June 27th. Yeah.
Yeah, we got 2 months. Yeah.
Nice.
So we're at that point now where we're caught up on. Well, we're gonna finish Squid Game probably tomorrow night.
Yeah.
And then Last of Us, we're just watching week by week, obviously.
Yeah.
But I told her, based off the reaction that I won't say much, but based off the reaction she had to season 2, episode 2
Yeah.
of The Last of Us, I said, you need to watch Game of Thrones.
Oh God.
You have to.
Have you ever thought about
that-
having her watch things that she wants to watch ever?
Oh, we do.
Do you?
But she watches them alone.
Oh my God.
I'm in the same room and she's enjoying it while,
Oh. Okay.
while
Yeah.
I do other
that's
things.
fine.
You know?
I hear you on it. I just Game of Thrones is a different kind of beast, though. It's a lot.
But the thing is, she really enjoyed that episode of The
Yeah,
Last of Us.
yeah.
Just the most recent one. And
Does
I
she
said,
enjoy incest and rape?
I don't know. I'd have to ask her.
I think that's what
might be a
turns
weird
off.
conversation.
Yeah, then Game of Thrones is the one
It's
for
it's
you.
what turns off
Yeah.
a lot of people off that show
For sure.
because
But
it is a lot.
Did you not get like Game of Thrones vibes?
Yeah, of course. Yeah,
Like I think of like the really cool cinematic like battles and stuff like
Yeah,
that
of
within
course.
Game of Thrones, and then obviously there's a big, huge plot. Big,
Uh-huh.
huge twist
Uh-huh.
and a huge reveal. And like I told her, I was like, "There's episodes of Game of Thrones where you don't expect this thing to happen at all, and it does.
yeah, that's true.
They'll kill off a huge character whenever.
You want to talk about a lot of characters to keep track of.
It's a little harder.
Holy, it took me a long time to figure out everyone, and I did get there.
Uh-huh.
But I remember the first season, I was like, "All right, I know who I like. I don't know what fucking family they're in. Like it's a lot of characters."
You really got to focus in on it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's what's kind of nice about The Last of Us. It's like there's
It's
Three.
a little more, a little more intimate.
There's a lot of secondary characters, but there's the mains.
and they're followed the most, obviously.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So I don't know. I'm
is,
gonna try to talk her into the thrones, but I don't know that it'll happen.
Yeah.
Is Game of Thrones the largest universe out of any any show or movie franchise? I feel like it might.
Probably.
be.
It's pretty big.
Honestly.
Yeah. It's
Mm.
pretty big.
Yeah, it might be. We might be missing something, but it's huge.
Yeah, in terms of just the grand scale of it, it has to be the largest overall universe in terms of just the raw amount of characters in it.
And here comes the commenters. Yeah, but Simpsons has been around for 55 years.
I mean, it
fuck
has,
up.
it has, but it the scale of it's not the same.
No, it's
obviously.
not.
They would beg to differ. They'd go, oh, but donuts and dough.
Yeah.
Donuts
You make
and
donuts
dough.
with dough. Yeah, you can.
Yeah, I mean, I think it is. I think it's the widest scope because it's a whole world damn near. You know what I mean?
And
Well,
Lord of the
there's
Rings
spin-offs of it.
Lord of the Rings is a pretty sizable world too, but this is way bigger than that.
Yeah.
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 It's a good one. I'm gonna try. I'm really gonna push for it.
You could. Well, it's not TV, but you could argue Avengers is bigger.
I mean,
More
yeah.
characters. Now we're in space. We're in different dimensions, all over the world. But that's not a
covering
TV
everything.
show. Yeah, Game of Thrones is big. What were give me both of you since you talked about it? Give me your IMDb 1 through 10 rating of episode 2. Since you both seen it.
Of episode 2.
Yeah.
I know what it has on IMDb.
I actually haven't
What
looked.
was it?
It's like a 9.3 3 or something. It's pretty high.
Well,
It started low and then really hot.
after the first 48 hours, it was a 9.5, which was the highest rated episode of the whole show.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me.
Yeah.
I mean, it's probably the most significant moment of the entire show so far.
I would say so. Yeah.
So that's pretty sensible. I mean, I would probably give it like a 9.3 or 9.4. It's a great episode.
Yeah. I'd say like low nines.
Yeah.
I don't it was kind of all over the place a little bit for me. It was I don't know. I think it's just maybe it's how it ended too. I'm mad that there wasn't more fight back. But I know they're going off of a game. I think that's what bugged me.
Have you not played the second game?
I haven't. I only played the first.
Okay, so since I have, it's pretty 1-to-1.
Yeah.
Yeah, but also even without the game, I think I understand why there wasn't fight back though.
Yeah, like accepting. I don't.
There was a lot of acceptance. I think.
Yeah.
Lot of
realizing
acceptance.
it's over.
Lot of acceptance.
A lot of decisions finally came to roost at this point.
Yeah,
it's really hard to watch.
And that particular decision,
it was, and I'll get into it when I talk about it. It was fucking brutal. Mm-hmm. It went longer than I thought it was going to. That particular scene, and when what's her name, and I'm not going to give away big stuff, but when what's her name finally gets to the building, and she's walking in, and you just hear the noises, I was like, oh my God. This is brutal. It was borderline gross.
We'll talk about it when you get. Yeah. Are we gonna do like a full on thing about it when we get?
We could give a spoiler alert and just tell people, hey, if you don't want to hear it.
No. It's too new for that.
Go through your week first.
It's too new. Yeah, but anyway, okay. Yeah, here. Are you done? No bees.
I'm all caught up. No bees. They're out though.
You think you're gonna go a year without it?
They're out. I hope so, man. I was having a little PTSD today when we were out and about at the school today, walking around. Mm-hmm. I walked by that bush where they all came for me.
Yeah.
I was driving around yesterday, and a bee flew into the car that I was driving.
I got a couple bees in the backyard when I was doing yard work.
Yeah, they don't mess around.
Yeah, I got to get some bees. Oh, I was at Ace today. I should have got some bear traps. Should have got some bees. Should have got some bee traps.
That'll do
getting those spring bears in your backyard again.
Yep.
A couple bee traps. Seems like when there's a couple in a few weeks, there's 30.
Yeah. You're really big on the bear traps today.
I don't know why that was in my head.
I don't know. Jeez.
All right, here we go. In order. I think I wrote these actually in order for the first time ever. Okay. So on Friday, we recorded last Thursday. On Friday, I went into Marissa's school in the morning.
Oh, boy.
And I walked in.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You said you were going to be doing that.
Yep. Here's the funny thing. When I was walking up, there was like 30 parents in the lobby. And I was like, what the fuck is going on? And apparently, I think all of second grade were doing a field trip. So they were all like chaperones. And so I walk up to the office, and they thought I was one of the chaperones. And so they handed me this clipboard for chaperones, and I was like, "Oh no, I'm just here to help Marissa." And she's like, "Oh, you're Matty. Sorry. Here, you do that." But she thought I was a chaperone. So I sign in. I walk down the hall, walk in, and there was only like 10 kids, and I was like, "Where is everybody?" And I thought, "Okay, this is gonna be an easy day. 10 kids." And then like 8 more of them walked in because they do like I think for reading, I think they separate
buddy groups.
No, like they go to like different classes. Like it's not in their class. They go anyway. So I think there's 18 she has 21 kids, so 18 kids. And I basically sat down in the room on the side. So she was teaching stuff about how plants work, you know. And so then I sat on the side, and she had little name tags with each kid, and I called out the first kid, Kid came over and we put the dirt in, dug 2 holes, put 2 beans in, covered it up, put water in, and then put the little name tag down into the dirt, right?
So you know what it is.
So you know what it is, right?
Oh,
So for the kid, right? And so then I said, so then after each one, I grabbed another name and I said, hey, will you go tap in whatever? And so then they went and got the kid because I don't know anyone's names. Went really, really well. I didn't know the school had a courtyard. They have a really nice courtyard. And she has like a greenhouse thing there that they can put them in. And they've been watering it every day, apparently.
Speaking of bees, you taught them the birds and the bees?
No,
Yes.
I did not. I did get bodied by a kid, though. And I won't say this kid's name.
Oh, no.
I won't say this kid's name, but it's a kid who gives
Theodore.
Marissa a lot of shit, too. Sometimes he's just kind of a little squeaker. And
A squeaker.
and I was sitting there and I go, all right, man. First, I was testing them. So I said, all right, man, do you remember what's first? And he goes, I don't know. And I said, all right, well, we got to put the dirt in. And he goes, it's actually soil.
Oh.
And I was like, okay.
You're like, all right, Mr.
Yeah, I was like, okay. But I couldn't be a smart. I really wanted to body him back. But I couldn't be a smart ass, so I was like, you know what? That's a good point. Let's put the soil in. Yeah, it went really well. Then we went out to recess, and one of the kids in her class jumped off the top of a jungle gym and almost snapped his leg.
Oh my God.
Well, that's good.
So there's.
That's just
I don't
what
know
you
how that
want.
doesn't happen more often.
I know they're pretty wild. I won't lie. And he was. I won't say names, but he was in the Crayon thing that I went to, the concert. And when I saw him that second time, he was wearing that color that he was a crayon. And so when I picked him, I was like, "We're still in the orange, huh?" I was like, "You're still in character."
Never taking it off.
It was really funny.
Orange kid.
So anyway, yeah, went there and went great. All the kids are super nice, and it's funny to like see faces and names of the kids that she talks about. You know what I mean? Like, it's very interesting. I'll tell you this also. Again, I won't say names, but there's a few girls in her class that were, like in a cartoon when the girls are like in love and they have the hearts coming out of their eyes and stuff.
Oh yeah.
Man, right when I walked in, I clocked it, and they were just staring. Like as I was walking, they're just staring. They're like, "Oh my God, a boy." You know what I mean?
Oh, it's a real man.
Yeah.
That's a real man.
All right. So then that was Friday. So then Saturday, stayed at her place this weekend. We tried to alternate. So then Saturday we exchanged Easter baskets, which that's where this thing came from. This was in the basket. It's a nice little pick me up. She
Let me know
really.
when you're staying over there, and I'll come hang out in your hot tub.
There you go. Yeah, come house sit.
I'll come house sit.
$350 a night.
What? That's not.
That's how hotels work.
All right. Oh,
$3.50, right?
No, USD dollars.
at the Hotel Matty.
That's right. We always want you to win here.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, just like the Matty Casino.
That's right. That's right. She loved the Hot Dog Girl book. That was a big.
God, she already finished it.
That was a no. Like loved it. Like loved that she
okay, gotcha.
received it.
Fuck.
And
We got dogs there.
I will say this: she's a really fast reader. The craziest thing she's done fast is she finished our podcast last week by the end of Friday.
Damn.
It came, or sorry, on the end of Monday when it came out.
Came out
on Monday.
Oh wow.
She
That's
finished it in a
impressive.
day, and I was like, "Holy shit!"
Yeah.
It's very
She had
impressive.
some driving to do that day, though, so that helped. Anyway, all right, Easter baskets was great. Day of our Lord, roll the stone away, all that bullshit, and then
Roll the stone away.
Passion of the Christ.
it was time, so we went out south to the Sunny Nails, got a little pedicure moment.
No.
And I have a running
lot of
joke.
pictures.
I have a running joke with the lady there, which is last time we went, I got the big toes painted whatever color Marissa gets. So then this time she was like, "Are we doing 2 toes now?" And so I got the thumb, the big toe, and the middle toe now of the color that she got, which is a baby blue. And so
You gonna do
now,
a foot reveal?
yeah, so now every time we go, it'll just be one more nail until it's full.
I think you need to get stilettos.
Show them off.
You gotta have like the receptionist nails.
That's for when, well, it's on the feet, but that's for when the OnlyFans opens.
You have stiletto point nails on your feet.
Yeah. We got a pedicure. Okay, here we go. Now, you know how we've been kind of talking about breakfast places that we loved? You know, you told me about that a burrito place out south.
Mm-hmm.
So we wake up Saturday, and we're like, you know what? Let's go grab breakfast somewhere. So we went through our normal. We're like, well, we could go to Sassy, we could go to Annette's, we could go to what's the one that's a long line every time? Word of Mouth, all the classics, right? And we were like, eh. And I said, I really want chicken fried steak, and she said she really wanted French toast.
Ooh,
Some of the places that we like don't do both.
okay.
So I found a place that neither of us have been to, and I'm interested to know if either of you have been to this place, because I had never heard of it until this.
Okay.
We went to a place called Patty's Off Center Cafe.
Patty's Off Center?
I will tell you where this is, and you guys will know exactly where it's at.
Okay.
It is in the parking lot of Noble's and Johnny's.
Oh.
Really? Oh, yeah.
So it's in the same building as Noble's, just down a little bit.
Uh-huh.
Let me tell you, it's this little cafe. There's maybe 7, 8 tables. It is fantastic.
They had both, huh?
It is a hidden gem breakfast spot. It was fantastic.
I think there's supposed to be a good spot like that too, right over by the fairgrounds. I can't remember the name of the place.
Maybe, yeah. Yeah.
There is one right by there too. That's what I thought you were talking about. But
yeah, this was Patty's Off Center Cafe. Highly recommend. It was fantastic.
You know what other place has a really good breakfast? White's.
Oh, White's is great. Yeah, White's is also a place. White's is also a line out the door though on a Saturday.
It is, but they have some dynamite eggs Benedict.
You know what Marissa suggested, and I'm actually surprised I've never been. Is Sybil's.
Oh, Sybil's omelets.
Yeah. I've never been to Sybil's, and I love an omelet.
I've been there like once. Yeah, I think.
So we might go to Sybil's this weekend. We'll see. But anyway, Patty's Off Center Cafe. You guys know exactly where it's at. It's just a little spot, but it was fantastic.
Dude, 4.7 stars, 928 reviews.
Yeah,
wow.
It was really, really, really good.
Well, they got that corned beef.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, I'll bet Sybil's was probably just jam packed for Easter though.
Well, that's the thing is we were going out Easter morning. Yeah, that was a thing, and so but Patty's there's maybe a 10-minute wait, but they only had 8 tables inside. You know, it's a small little, but they have like a diner. I love a place that has like the little diner up front that you can sit at the table. You know what I mean? I love that.
You can kind of see the people working in the back.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Anyway, highly recommend if you want a nice little breakfast. Patty's Off Center.
Oh, I do.
Yeah, it was really good. All right,
now
let's get into it. Here we go. Then that day, Marissa's favorite movie of all time. Can you guess? I'll give you each 2 guesses off the top of your head. What is her favorite movie of all time?
Hope Floats.
Love Actually.
Those are actually both really good answers. Neither are right, but really good guesses.
Mean Girls.
Also great.
How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days.
All 4 of those she loves.
Fuck.
Her favorite movie of all time is Pride and Prejudice with Keira Knightley.
Okay.
Sure.
Okay.
I would have never guessed that.
It's a class,
Prejudice and Zombies, right?
one of the most beloved books ever, and then the movie is. I had actually never seen it. Anyway, they were doing a 1 week only playing it at the theater for an anniversary.
Oh,
And so we went and watched Pride and Prejudice, and it was fantastic. It's really heavy English accents,
ugh.
but
period piece.
Keira Knightley is so good in it. It's weird to see her not on a pirate ship,
That is fair.
but it was fantastic. It was honestly really good. And then that night we went back to the bingo.
Oh my god.
Yeah, you definitely sent me a text of the whole spread of all the bingo cards with the dauber.
Yep.
And the scratchet cards. Did you win anything on those scratchets?
Well, let me tell you. So the scratchets are for there's 2 breaks. There's 2 10-minute breaks. And I can't stop gambling. So you just got to have scratchets to gamble between the gambling. You know what I mean?
True. You
To
do have to
fill
fill
in
it. Yeah, you got to fill the void.
Yeah. So we went there with her coworker and friend Allie. Shout out to Allie. And we did not win again. Again, we got to quit going on the weekend. It's just so crowded in there. However, have either of you been to bingo there?
Yeah,
I have, yeah.
Okay.
I've been there with
yeah.
you.
Okay,
like,
that's right.
twice.
So you know how they have a screen and they show the next number so you can get ahead?
Uh-huh.
The next number comes out, and I look at Marissa's card, and she has a bingo. And I was like, holy shit, we finally won. Oh my God. And I go, but you can't say it. You can't say bingo until that one comes down, right? As soon as she opens her mouth to say bingo, someone says bingo from the number before.
Oh,
Oh, no.
And we were devastated. We were like, you gotta be fucking kidding me. Like,
How much would it be?
it was like $130.
Oh, okay.
Like,
go figure.
dude,
For the night.
I was so more than pay for the night. It's only $10 a person.
Oh, that's right. It's cheap, yeah.
And I was so fucking pumped that she almost won, and then just heartbreak. Just
sucks.
absolute heartbreak. I was also 2 away from winning the blackout for $1,200.
Damn.
But I did win 20. What did I win? $20? Yeah, I won $20 on a scratch it,
There you
Hey,
go.
well,
So
hey,
I
at least you
will-
got something.
and I bought more scratchets with it and then lost.
That's where the real money is.
That's
The thrill of victory marred by defeat again.
Yep.
that's right.
That's gambling.
All right, here we go. Moving on. I bought the Office Lego, which is actually really. I'm having a lot of fun with it. I sent Colby a little photo of Michael Scott.
Oh yeah.
So far, I have gotten.
And Toby.
I've gotten Toby, Michael Scott, Pam, Kevin, and Daryl.
Is the Kevin one huge?
No, but he is carrying
Just
Chili.
carrying the pot of chili.
a pot of chili.
Yes.
They did it really
Yeah,
funny too, because
classic.
it's a pot, and then there's just a bunch of little round brown pieces in it, so you can like dump it.
Oh yeah.
That's funny.
funny.
It's actually a really fun build so far. So I got that. I really, really wanted that one, and someone put it up for $100. It's retired. It's going for almost 200 on eBay. So I got it a really good deal on it. Then watch.
The other natural question with that is how far into the series are you? Because I'm sure you're watching.
Well,
it at the same
I'm not though, because I just watched it.
time.
Oh, okay.
I just
Well.
watched it. So, not unlike The Office, I've been watching 13 Reasons Why. So, the last.
Do they have a Lego set too?
Yes.
They don't actually.
It's not for sale.
It's
in
just
North
a
America.
razor blade.
Yeah.
So then, yeah, watch The Last of Us. Now, I've never played either of the games. So, this is just. To me, this is just a show. You know what I mean? Like, it's just a
Yep.
show. One, I really liked how much action there was. And I don't need that every episode. Like, I love the story, I love the dialogue. But that was a lot of fucking action in one episode.
Yeah, it was.
I will tell you, season 2 is going to have a lot more action than season 1.
Yeah. Well, the way they're setting stuff up, I can imagine that, yeah.
Yeah, there's going to be some moments where there's some real shit
That-
going on.
that-
a lot.
The scene of the really big dude following what's his
Tommy's
name
fighting.
The bloater.
Tommy.
with the blowtorch was wild.
He's like running out.
Dude, and he's running out of fucking fire. That was
He's like backed up against the wall.
that was
Yeah.
pretty crazy. That was pretty crazy.
Yeah. Tommy's sick. I love Tommy.
I'll tell you this too. So again, we're not spoiling anything, but what's the girl's name? The leader of the other group?
Abby.
It's
Abby. Okay. So this is
Think
really.
Abby's Pizzeria.
Thank you. This is really strange. The Abby character is played by Caitlin Dever, who is the sister in the Dear Evan Hansen movie.
Oh, really?
And so it's really weird to see her do what she just did.
Yeah, that's a very odd departure.
It was really crazy to see her be a badass and also kind of fucked up.
Well, it's really interesting because in the game, like facial features wise, it's almost a dead ringer. But she is so small.
Yeah.
Like, she is a tiny person, and like Abby in the games she's pretty built.
Okay, yeah.
Like she's not that small.
Yeah.
She's not huge per se, but it's like she's definitely like physically a lot bigger than that.
Yeah.
But I think they were going probably more for like the facial match.
It was just a really weird departure seeing her.
Yeah, that's really funny going from Dear Evan Hansen to just brutal.
Yeah. Colby, you missed what European, I'm assuming. The girl that plays Abby is Caitlin Dever, and she's the sister in Dear Evan Hansen, the movie.
Yeah, she looked familiar.
And so I was like, this is crazy to see her do what she's doing. Just wild. I really liked it. I'm very intrigued about the little lesbian sexual tension going on. There's some stuff going on now.
Oh, there's lots of things.
And then the Asian dude. What's the Asian dude's name? The tall dude?
I cannot remember his name.
Whatever his name is, I like him. I like him a lot too. He's like in charge of the guard.
Yeah.
Stuff.
He's like a young guy.
Yeah, I like him. Anyway, the episode was great. I definitely turned it off being like, oof, that
hurt.
That was fucking brutal.
Yeah, it's pretty rough. Yeah, I got done with it this yesterday, and I was like, boy, that was rough.
It was brutal.
It's like the most brutality they've had in that show so far.
And
I would say.
This doesn't give anything away because they could just be on a course. But do any of you know what club she used? It was definitely an iron.
It was definitely an iron.
What do you think? I'm hoping it was a 9.
One that snapped and then she used it later. So
I'm hoping it was a 9. Just a little more
6,
a little more loft on it.
Yeah.
Loft on the leg.
I'm thinking a 5 iron. She's really going for that that little punch and
give
run
you a little punch.
there.
Yeah. Okay.
Well,
all right, and then finishing out here, went to Barnes and Noble. What I do? The new book by her favorite author came out, so went and grabbed that. And then I went didn't see Colby, but I stopped by your house and got the lawnmower.
and sent me a selfie.
Sent you a selfie sitting in your porch.
I love it.
And then mowed lawn 1 and 2.
Yep.
And then like a man, today I went to the Ace, and remember Fost, the cord broke on the edger?
Oh yeah.
All
Yeah,
right,
right as I turned it on.
I went to the Ace and got new cord and installed it by myself and
Wow.
edged myself. And
Edged yourself?
sorry, I meant the lawn.
Oh.
And it's looking good. The lawn, I could use a little water though. I need some rain this week. Just one day. Give me one day of drizzle. I would love that. I would love that for the lawn.
Yeah, I actually just. It's supposed to be raining right now as we speak.
Oh, really?
Yeah, showers are early. I better go take my hammock down.
God, I would love that. I would love just a little shower.
I need it too. I put some weed stuff down, like the weed and feed type stuff.
Uh-huh.
The lady at Ace was a sweetheart. Oh my.
Here's the biggest Lego pickup is there's a Chamber of Secrets Lego set that's 1,200 pieces.
Uh-huh.
It is going for about 180 on the eBay. It's a retired set, and I got it for 40 this week.
Jeez.
There was a guy taking it out of his storage, and I got it from him.
Basically giving it away.
Yep. Yep. Let's see. Obviously went to the Floso, of course.
What'd you get? You get the usual?
Oh, here, Fost, you'll appreciate that. Well, you might not appreciate this because we didn't. Marissa and I had plans to go golfing at the Meadow Lawn again.
Mm-hmm.
We had a 5:50 tee time. We tried to get the last tee time so there's no one behind us, right?
So you could be the last of us.
Yep, little twilight hour. And we get there, and the guy says, I go, checking in, 2 people on a cart, and he says, we don't rent anything after 5:30.
Oh, that's stupid.
No.
So I said, oh, well,
We're leaving.
I said, okay, well, can I at least get the little pole cart? You know, like, it's not that long of a course. We could walk it with the little pole cart.
Yeah, I was gonna say like it's still a pretty short course overall.
And he told me, no, we are not renting out any equipment after 5:30.
Oh, so you
Like,
got to carry your
okay.
bag.
So no cart and no push cart.
So you guys are roughing it then.
So we left.
I was going to say.
And here's the deal. Her bag wouldn't be that bad because she has like the backpack kind of bag.
Yeah, but your
My bag's
bag
fucking
is a
heavy.
heavy bag.
Yeah, my bag's I have a tour bag. Like I have a big
and it's full of clubs, and you have like 700 balls in it.
Yeah. So they gave us a little punch card since I already paid. And so we just have, credit there, but that sucked. And I do not understand why they weren't renting out after 5:30. But
It's like you're not going to steal it, and it's like
I
you're going to
genuinely
return it. Like the ninth hole is across from the pro shop.
exactly, yeah. I don't know. It's very disappointing, but whatever. So we left and went over to Christo's.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
You ever been to Christo's?
I've been there once.
Yeah,
What is that?
it's the Italian spot. What street is that? Market?
Yep, yeah, a little wood fired pizza joint.
It's
They got some nice
across the
wings
street
in
from
there.
that little movie theater.
Yeah.
Salem Cinema.
Right there, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
I got a chicken parm. She got a little wood fire pizza. And left there down $80.
Oh, damn.
And then the last thing on here is after that we said, you know what? We had to cancel golf. We deserve a sweet treat. So we went downtown to the Frozation. When's the last time you've been to a Frozation?
Been a
Well,
long
I
time.
actually I went to the little convenience store next to Frozation not too long ago.
Okay. Colby, have you been to a frozen yogurt spot since the time that you tried to steal frozen yogurt?
No, I can't go back.
Come on, man.
That's the same place, right? That was within the donut shop?
No.
I think so.
Well, no. Frozation is the one downtown.
Yeah,
well,
that you did that at a day night donuts.
That was at a day night
I'm scared to go
Donuts.
around anything like that.
I did not
There's
know
a
how
mixture.
much Frozation was, and I assumed maybe $4 or $5. And I paid for dinner. She got the ice cream, and I said at the end, I go, "How much was that?" And she goes, "Oh, it was $18." And I was like,
Jeez,
"Holy shit!"
that's
God.
crazy.
That's pretty.
For a little
that's
scoop
pretty,
of ice cream?
That's pretty.
I mean, I did throw cookie dough Oreo Reese's onto it. You know what they had though that was really nice? The soft serve. It was chocolate strawberry.
Oh,
So it was just two. It was like together. It was fantastic. It was really fantastic.
that makes me want a chocolate rice cake.
A chocolate rice
like
cake.
chocolate rice cake.
I have
You know
had
what rice
those.
cakes are?
Of course, I've never had the chocolate
would-
one though.
I always get
Are
the
those-
caramel ones.
Are those like the little Quaker joints?
Yeah,
Yeah.
like patties.
I've never had the
Yeah.
chocolate one though. I
Dude,
always
dude,
get I get the apple one.
The apple ones are good. The cheese ones are so good.
Yeah.
Yeah. I used to get the caramel ones, but I was at Safeway the other day, and man, that chocolate one just caught my eye.
Yeah.
It's good.
And then I went to Fred's today. I returned a sports bra,
Oh,
and I paid card, and they gave me cash back, which I thought was a nice touch.
Huh.
I thought that was strange. But she
Yeah.
just handed me a 20, and I said, oh, okay, thank you.
And then how did you lose that 20?
On the way out, I bought Scratch-Its.
I was going to say, they definitely have a machine.
Yeah. And then just watched a little bit of Zurich today. That's the golf tournament going on. And got a bunch of cleaning done. Oh, and I baked a cake tonight. I still haven't frosted it yet, though. It's cooling.
Well, I need to come over
But
there
I did
and frost it.
doing just a classic yellow cake, milk chocolate frosting.
And nothing wrong with that.
Can't go wrong, you know.
Well, you can, because I haven't came over to frost it yet.
Yeah, you're not invited.
Fine.
I think that. I think
I didn't want to come over anyways.
I think that's it. I'm
Come over, your
making.
friend.
Oh wait, did I not send this to you, Fost? Oh, I don't think I did. All right, I'm going to show you on the screen what I did. Something I did, Fost. You'll appreciate this. I think Colby will too, because he's had them. But
Okay.
Friday night,
No.
I might have sent this to you. I can't remember. I looked up a recipe for something that Marissa and I love, and you guys love too. And I made them. I'm going to see if you can guess what it is just from the prep photo.
I'm trying to figure out what's in the dish.
Round potatoes. I don't.
Any guesses?
I'm really having a hard time figuring out what's in the.
Cheesy potatoes.
That is definitely not cheese.
I know that's just the initial.
I'm zooming in on it.
Okay.
I don't know.
Maybe this will help once they're frying in the pan.
Am I still drawing a blank?
Those are the Izzy's potato rounds.
Oh,
Okay.
That's what those
Got a
are.
recipe for that?
Found a recipe. Really easy, actually.
I didn't
So
realize
this is
there was a
just
physical recipe.
This
for
is
those.
just fried chicken crumb breading.
Okay.
That's it?
I couldn't for the life of me figure out what was in that dish.
Yep. And then I made the Izzy's potato rounds. They were fantastic.
Tastes just like it?
The potato rounds of legend.
They were really fantastic. That's pretty much it.
Now you need to get the recipe for the pizza crust that they used for Izzy's pizzas. Oh boy.
Yeah. We did go to Costco. I forgot that, but we didn't. I don't think we even bought anything. I think we just went for a dog. And that's her under the thing that says 100% all beef dogs. Listen, say it with me now. She loves a dog.
Does love a dog.
I think that might have to be merch. I really do. That might have to be.
I think so.
That might have to be the next.
It's definitely turning into a thing.
Now, here's my question for you guys: have either of you guys sat down and watched the Goofy movie doc yet?
I have not yet.
I have not. Nope.
I might watch it tomorrow at some point.
Okay.
Though.
All right. Well.
I'll have enough time tomorrow that I could probably get away with it.
It's fantastic. All right, let's move on here. Is it time for the well,
Sure.
you tell me, Fost, what is it time for?
Well, it's the meat, but it's also the Izzy's branded circular potato rounds.
Thank you.
Okay. Yeah, it's
Thank
nice.
you. What do we call this section?
Do we care?
Do we care? There we go. First thing on here. New rules for the Oscars. The committee who votes must confirm and prove that they have watched all films nominated before they can vote.
Did they not before?
No.
Huh.
Nope.
So they get a vote on what they think is the best without
Yep.
even seeing.
Yeah, because
That's
it's
stupid.
largely a lot of the time it's just popularity contest, or like who are your oh, you have a friend who produced it, great, you win, and now it's gonna be it's trying to kind of equal it out a little more.
Oh, you slipped
Yeah,
some
mine-
money underneath the table there?
Exactly. Yeah.
It's a good move. Like, you should have to have seen everything.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, I like that.
Okay. Kristen Stewart marries girlfriend Dylan. I think it's Dylan Meyer in a small ceremony.
Okay, I was there.
You were there?
It was pretty good. Yeah.
Was it in Forks, Washington?
Yes.
It's where Twilight was filmed.
A lot of
yeah.
glitter.
Yeah.
Remember when Chisco was from Forks? Remember that?
He was.
And it was where Twilight
Really?
was filmed? Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah, I told us one time that they just have a 4-foot cigarette as a tombstone for Chisco there.
A 4-foot cigarette.
Yep.
That's so
Just
long.
hanging out of the ground.
Stupid. And so stupid.
All right, let's move on to something funny and uplifting because that's just crazy.
If we're looking at funny, is it Bam
Pope,
Margera is
Pope
finally
Francis dead at 88.
dead? Well, somebody was dead. Yeah.
Oh, did
Yeah,
you say I was
he-
hoping he was dead?
No, I was saying hoping the Bam Margera was.
Oh, not Pope Francis. Okay.
I don't know anything about Pope Francis.
I don't either.
I just know he's in the Pope Mobile, and he
and he
probably
did.
he touched a lot of kids, likely.
Any news on Zach Pope?
He's dead.
He's dead.
Oh,
So they are the same now.
Yeah,
lots of popes dying.
they are
huh?
both deceased.
Okay.
Both of them
Good to know.
have perished to the ground.
I know that there is. I know that one of the candidates up that's like potentially one of the new popes or whatever is an American, which is very
Oh.
rare.
Huh.
Well, you know what we gotta
Yeah,
have.
that's fine.
You know what they gotta have now to pick the new one. Conclave.
Got to do the conclave. Got to get the colored smoke.
Hopefully they get Ralph Fiennes.
I think we should get Ralph Macchio instead.
Sure. John Cena wins 17th WWE World Championship, the most ever at WrestleMania.
The goat. I love
That's
me
a
some
lot.
John Cena.
I can't see him though.
I think John Cena is the douchiest wrestler ever, but I love him in everything else.
Yep, I agree.
I
agree.
On the mat though, I'm just like, dude, I don't know. I just don't know. The jean shorts, the jean shorts are just crazy.
His style's not for me.
Yeah. You know me. The only style I like in a wrestler is a little Hispanic guy with a mask.
Rey Mysterio.
You know that.
Or what
hear
about
you.
Eddie Guerrero?
Eddie Guerrero's fine, or give me a white dude with white face paint who carries a bat around.
Oh, Sting. Gotcha.
Oh, for a minute, I thought you were going for Ultimate Warrior.
Nope. Or give me Gold Dust.
Okay.
Gold Dust was cool.
A gold dust.
Let's take a second here and just name wrestlers until we can't anymore. We'll go in a circle. I'll start. Jake the Snake.
Jeez.
Give me Chavo Guerrero,
Okay.
Goldberg.
Hulk Hogan.
Raven,
Undertaker.
Fuck. Kane.
Scotty Too Hottie,
X-Pac.
Ooh. Diamond Dallas Page.
give me Al Snow.
This is crazy how many we know, and I haven't watched wrestling in
Benoit.
20 years. I almost said Kevin Hart. What's the Hart dude that died?
Owen Hart.
Owen Hart. There we go.
Owen Hart, yeah.
Owen Hart.
Give me Kevin Nash, aka Super Shredder.
Yep.
Nice. The Rock.
Yeah, Stone Cold.
Scott Hall.
Ooh, that's what I was trying to think of. Was the toothpick?
Yep.
That's what I was trying to think
He
of.
had the toothpick.
Fuck.
Oh, now I'm drawing.
Yeah, I might be out. Damn, you really took my sleeper with X-Pac.
Who was the guy with the long blonde hair, kind of curly hair, and he always did the suck it thing?
Triple H or
yeah.
Shawn Michaels.
Shawn Michaels.
There we go. Yeah. Fuck.
Yeah, the
Triple
Heartbreak
H is a
Kid.
good one. I'll go Mankind.
Give me Kane.
I already said Kane.
Did you say Kane? Oh, I didn't.
You
Okay,
sure
then
did.
give me Cactus Jack.
There you go.
I was gonna say Sacco, but that's who has on his hand.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's just the hand.
Vince McMahon.
He wrestled.
He did
That's
fight.
fair.
Yeah.
Ooh, boy.
His daughter.
Oh, Stephanie.
Yeah. A little harder though, huh?
Oh boy.
Quick little.
I'm trying to
Google
think of.
search.
I'm trying to think of theme songs. I'm just gonna go the Wolf Pack in general.
Just
That's fair.
anybody that was in it.
Yep.
I got to go Vader and the old.
Oh,
Vader
there you go. Fuck.
There you go.
Vader's good.
I've ran out. You guys said all the ones I know.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'm sure that was fun for nobody. Here we go. Kendrick and SZA's tour begins. There's over 50 songs on the set list.
Jeez.
Boy, that's a big list.
What do you think Kendrick opens with and closes with? Because I do know this.
Her legs open.
Nope.
No.
I mean, do you think they
All the
open with all the
stars.
stars? Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
That would be my guess.
No.
Oh.
Not even close.
Um,
I'll give you a hint.
Luther.
And I think Colby will know this more than Fost, maybe, but Kendrick opens the show. So basically it goes Kendrick and then SZA does a set. Kendrick does a set, SZA does a set, and then they do together, and then Kendrick closes. I'll give you a hint, Colby. The show starts with a song that starts off an album.
Whacked Out Murals.
He opens with Whacked Out Murals,
Oh my god.
which, let me tell you, who is
hell of an
fucking
opener.
pumped and jacked out of his mind hearing that live to start the show.
You.
That's a crazy song to start with. And then, and then
yeah.
he, of course, ends with Not Like Us, of course.
Oh, okay.
But listen to this first. Here's the first three. Whacked Out Murals, Squabble Up, King Kunta.
Damn.
That's a crazy start.
That's some wild
And then
ass
she
energy.
comes out and does stuff, and then
Yeah, so then she comes out and does stuff, then he comes out and does stuff, and then they do together.
okay.
Let me tell you, Act 2 starts with Euphoria,
Damn.
into Reincarnated, into Humble, into Backseat Freestyle, into Swimming Pools, into Mad City, into All Right.
Oh my god.
Gee.
Let me tell you, that Act
You've
2,
got quite the catalog if you think about it.
that Act 2 has that place jumping.
Yeah, I think I might be exhausted by the time that part's over.
God, seriously.
Yeah. And then
That's pretty nuts.
the last three songs are Luther, TV Off, Not Like Us.
Okay.
It's a hell of a show, sounds like. Otani and wife welcome baby girl.
Nice.
Yeah, I was super not pumped at the fact that I had to take him out of my lineup that day.
She's probably gonna
I needed him. He was out.
she's probably gonna play softball.
Probably.
You would really think.
Probably going to be a 50
'Cause
home run, 50 stolen bases.
Isn't his wife a player too?
I don't know. Maybe,
like
maybe
an
not.
ex-player.
Yeah, I
maybe?
think she was an
Something like that?
athlete. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Uh,
Doesn't surprise me.
DeMar DeRozan has a big altercation at a sushi place. The person who was in an altercation with him left in a stretcher.
Damn.
Just take one of the chopsticks right square in the eyeball.
Yeah.
I mean, DeMar's damn near from Compton. Like, DeMar's not to be fucked with. He's a that's
He just looks kind of scary.
yeah.
Like he gives off scary vibes.
Yeah. I mean,
It's a scary man.
he was in the Not
He
Like Us
wasn't a-
video.
I know. I was
Don't
gonna say, yeah.
don't piss off a man while he's at the sushi track.
Yeah.
You know, you're gonna get a face full of wasabi.
Ryan Coogler's next project, so that's for Colby, that is Black Panther, Sinners, for Real Station. Ryan Coogler's next project is an X-Files reboot.
Which
Really?
I'm so far into that.
Let me
right
tell
now.
ya.
I love X-Files.
I think X-Files is cool. I think what Ryan Coogler could do with that might be fire.
Oh hell yeah! The question is do they get Gillian Anderson and David? Duchovny
Yeah,
for it,
I hope
though?
they get. Is the company still with us though?
Yeah,
Pretty sure.
sure he is.
Is he? Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
you can't recast Agent Mulder. That'd be wrong.
Does Vince Gilligan have anything to do with this thing? He was a writer. on
Yeah,
House
maybe.
Alone.
Who knows?
That'd be sick.
I think maybe they got Vince Gill.
Oh,
Yes, they did.
that.
Lance
makes
Berkman
sense.
actually.
Yep.
Yeah.
Chipotle to open very first store in Mexico ever. I thought that was kind of funny.
We're gonna bring American Mexican.
We're gonna
food
bring
to
Americanized Mexican food to Mexico.
It's
They're
not
gonna love
do
it.
well there. They're gonna love it.
I think that's funny. The Minecraft movie is now over $700 million.
Jeez, chicken jockey.
Yeah, the chicken jockey will take
You
them,
know-
or the lava chicken or whatever the hell.
All right, so it was a big week for Jack Black for me because he was on 2 podcasts that I listen to religiously. Okay, and I really love. We all love Jack Black.
Yeah,
Listening to him on these podcasts, I think it dawned on me that at the end of the day, I think Jack Black, it never crosses my mind for favorite actor list, but I think he's on mine, like high.
He's good in everything
Like
he's in.
he really, like they were going through his movies, he really hasn't missed. He really
he's in
hasn't.
a lot of big things,
And
now.
he's arguably like maybe the biggest movie star in the world. Like when
He's
you
turning
really
into the
think
Rock.
about it, like you got the Jumanji $1 billion.
Yeah,
You have fucking Mario $1 billion. Peaches triple platinum song. You got Minecraft. Like he's just knocking shit out of the park.
the Pick of Destiny.
Pick of Destiny. You got, and that's the other thing is like he's an amazing musician. He's funny.
It's pretty crazy.
It's like he's just like when you hear the scope of his work in one podcast, it's like God damn, yeah, he's incredible.
Yeah, he's a talented dude.
He's really incredible.
I mean, he made the greatest song in the world.
Yeah, and
And the tribute to the greatest song in the world.
I just think like when we think like favorite actors and stuff, we're always in the DiCaprios and the Denzels and all that, but I think Jack's got to be up there. I really do.
He definitely taught us that we need that. Let's rock. Let's
Yeah,
rock
you
today.
got and School of Rock is in just Anyway, shout out to Jack Black. Also this week on Smartless, Smartless is Bateman, Will Arnett, and Sean Hayes. And the premise of Smartless is they don't know who the guest is.
Yeah,
This week's guest, which tore the internet down. This week's guest was Amy Poehler, who is Will Arnett's ex-wife.
Oh, I didn't realize that.
It was an incredible episode.
I bet. Yeah.
I will be back
Surprise,
momentarily.
Okay.
I'll take a quick bathroom break.
Okay. Does
We're
Fost, do we
bringing
ever
my ex-wife on.
do we ever do an episode where Fost doesn't leave?
It's usually me.
He did this last time, remember?
I know. He gets comfortable in his own home, and
Yeah, I think we shake
do
him. I
whatever.
think we shake him loose. I really do.
you can disconnect him from the call.
That's that'd be funny.
Two-man
Let's
show.
see. What's something that okay. Colby, have you watched the trailer yet? The first trailer for Jordan Peele's Him released.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
What are your thoughts?
It's definitely a Jordan Peele movie. That's for sure.
You can tell the first second that it's a Jordan Peele movie. It's crazy.
The way he incorporates just sound too.
Music. Yep.
Yeah, the music. It's I'm excited for that one. It's a completely different.
It is, but I think it's gonna be the same. I think we're gonna get the same feel.
Well, there's always a message, obviously, to each movie.
Did we go
always
see
have-
Nope in theaters?
You, me, and Huss.
Oh my god.
It was the three of us, and you guys had already seen it.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right.
And it got to that the monkey part
Oh yeah.
where he rips shit up on the stage and kills people.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember how loud it was, and you guys were looking at me the whole time.
Oh yeah. Yep.
And then I remember feeling very claustrophobic when the spaceship comes over.
Oh
Those
god.
people are all watching it. It sucks them up. I love that movie.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Who's the actress in it? Kiki Palmer?
Kiki
Is that who
Palmer,
that is?
yep.
Oh, I love her.
She's fantastic. Yep.
She is great.
Yeah. Yeah, I
I'll
think
always watch a Jordan Peele movie.
yeah, I think the trailer
He hasn't-
looks
he hasn't
really
missed.
good.
Yeah, it'll be good. He hasn't missed yet, so I mean, he's pretty much 3 for 3 in my eyes.
Yep.
Yep,
Yep.
it's gonna be worth a watch. It's great that he came from where he did, and he's doing the
Comedy, basically. Yeah. Sketch comedy.
Yeah, I know, on fucking Comedy Central to that.
Yep.
Pretty nuts.
I didn't even want to write this down, but I'll just say it because it is something that happened, and you can talk about it if you'd like. But Justin Thomas wins RBC Heritage.
Can we talk about it more?
That's all I have to say.
Okay, you can keep going.
Okay,
that's fine.
No one cares. All right, Fost, I was waiting for you to get back so I could say this one.
Okay.
Man arrested at airport for smuggling a turtle in his pants.
Boss has nothing to say.
It's impressive, really. I mean,
Why was he arrested?
how big of a turtle?
It was a big turtle.
Oh, okay.
It's even more impressive that he fit the turtle into his pants.
It was a big turtle.
Hopefully it wasn't a snapping turtle, otherwise he might be missing some things.
Yeah. Google has been officially named a monopoly by U.S. court.
Okay.
I do not know what the repercussions of that are going to be, but normally when you're a monopoly, it's not great.
No.
Unless you're playing a board game.
Yeah. Although, I think Google's big enough, I think they'll probably just have to pay a huge fine. That's going to be my guess.
They have it.
That's going to be my guess.
They have it. They're fine.
Let's see here. Little Broadway news. Jordan Fisher to officially star in Moulin Rouge on Broadway.
Nice.
That is making it his 5th show that he has starred in on Broadway.
Damn.
Which is huge. That's... I saw Moulin Rouge a couple years ago. It's fucking awesome. And yes, they do the Voulez-vous coucher over moi song. And it was awesome.
All right.
Good old Moulin Rouge, huh?
Yep. All right. Sonic. Now, this one hurts us because we don't have a Sonic around here anymore.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the blue guy.
No. I'm talking about the restaurant.
Okay.
But it does hurt because we no longer have one. Sonic to offer $1 double smash burgers until they sell 1 million of them.
Man,
damn.
Dude, and their
They're
burgers
good,
are good too.
So they are selling them $1 double smash burgers for $1 until nationally they sell 1 million.
Those are gonna go quick.
I miss Sonic. I really do. Getting those little junior breakfast burritos.
Oh.
Or the chili cheese tots or the burgers. The burgers were good.
And you know me, I always got that grape slushy thing.
With nerds.
Oh
my God. That was a good time right there, man.
We're all hurting right now.
Those were the good old days.
No, Sonic does suck. It really took away a big breakfast burrito market.
Well, you know where you need to go for a breakfast burrito.
Yeah. All right, let's get this. Let's get this next one out of the way because it's actually, at least for me, really fucked up and sad. But I don't know if you guys saw over the weekend or over the week, I guess now. Every time Kanye tweets something, it's crazy now. But did you see the big one?
Is it the one Kurt sent to us?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Boy, oh boy.
You think there's actual... That's true?
Yep.
You think so? Yeah.
1,000,000%.
Well, it explains why he's so fucked up. It
explains, honestly, to me, it's a tough thing to read, but it almost gave me a little bit of that kind of makes sense.
Yeah.
On multiple ways. He's been saying since College Dropout that he's a sex addict and a porn addict and all that shit, right? And then he's also been saying, just mental health wise and stuff. Stuff like that can do all of that. And I don't know. It was a tough read, but it also gave me a little bit of man, that actually kind of makes sense.
He's literally been saying it for 20 years.
Yeah.
Is there any way to come back for him?
No.
Yeah, of course there is. You can always come back, but it's gonna be really hard to do though, because all he has to do is get around the right people. He's just not around the right people. So,
Yeah, man, he needs some real.
he
intense
needs he needs a lot of help.
Yeah.
But you're not gonna
Maybe,
get that help.
maybe.
If you're not gonna get that help if you just have yes men around you that are just like, yeah, we just want to be famous around you, instead of
He
actually
might
carrying
need,
on.
some medication.
Huh?
Some medication.
He might need some medication.
Well, he's had them all the time.
Lexapro.
He's
When he's off that Lexapro.
He was on Lexapro. He was on then the doctors tried to tell him he was bipolar, so he was on that forever.
Yeah.
Tough.
He needs a cocktail, I think.
That's tough. Ooh,
Get it,
yeah.
cocktail.
Man in Alabama nearly decapitated by a hatchet in front of his wife.
Did she throw it?
No,
Jeez.
this was wild. It was like he was just standing in his yard, and a random guy came up and just started chopping him with a hatchet, and his wife was just standing there watching.
Jeez.
I wonder if he was yelling "Roll Tide" while he did it.
Maybe. Pretty wild.
Give me Nick
Definitely an
Saban
awe.
back, damn it!
Here's one that should shock all of you. The Chanel West Coast TV show was canceled after one season.
I didn't even know there was.
Let's
one to
take a
begin
roll
with.
call of how many of us knew she had a show.
I already said that I didn't.
Well,
So
yeah,
I
because
didn't know
you
either.
buried the lead again. No, I don't think anyone knew, and which is why it would be canceled.
Was it just her reacting to videos like ridiculousness, but it was just her?
No, because I would have watched that all day.
Oh,
This was
God,
like
with her
this
giggle.
was kind of, from the looks of it, it would look kind of like a Robin Big, like reality following her around. It looked like.
Nobody cares about her reality.
But I care about her reality if she would react to stuff, because she's easily the best person on that show.
Okay.
It's funny.
I just need a world where Big is eating, as many bananas as he can in 1 minute.
7.
You know what's been popping up on my TikTok feed has been old episodes of Robin Big.
Yeah, which is great.
And when dude, one of the funniest ones, I can't remember what it was like 2 older white women, and they were on a cover of what was it? It was advertising for like was it like dog treats or something?
Oh yeah, dog treats. Yep.
Whatever, and it was like 2 old white women, and they wanted to be
And
like
they
the old white women,
Yep.
and they made Drama go get like it's like Drama. You got to go to the store and get makeup, wigs.
Man,
Dude, it's the funniest shit.
it's
That was a fun show.
Yeah.
yeah. I will never forget that episode where they blame Drama for the poop in the pool. Oh man,
Yeah.
Drama really got
so funny.
fucked with on that show.
Oh yeah, but I mean, he's living rent free and tons of exposure and
Producers close to Kendrick say that the Euphoria song was originally much worse.
oh
A lot more aimed at Drake and a lot more personal. And apparently the one we heard was a dumbed
pretty
down
toned down.
version, which is crazy because it's a crazy.
Yeah, that's already a pretty wild song.
But they said the original was a lot crazier.
I wonder if that means that there's going to be like a leaked version of that comes out, because I would
I
assume
hope.
he probably recorded the whole thing.
Yeah, I hope.
I hope so too. I'd love
That'd
to
be
hear that.
crazy.
I miss. It's a good time in hip hop. Anytime anyone's dissing Drake, it's my favorite time of hip hop. So.
Oh yeah.
Post Malone's ex-wife wants full custody of their child.
Oh. Didn't give him enough of the cookies.
I mean, I'm sure she's a
Those
little.
cookies were so good.
Sure, she's a sunflower.
Remember those cookies, the posty ones?
Yeah, they're top 3 Oreo of all time.
Yeah, those
so
were
good.
really good.
I don't even remember what was in it. It was so good though.
It was
I
like
think there was the regular black cookie and then a white cookie, right? Like the shortbread.
shortbread. Yep, and then it was
then
like
there
a
was like
cinnamon.
It was like nutty kind of.
Yeah, it was really good. Yeah, that was
God,
insane.
want some of those.
Police officer in Idaho shoots an autistic kid in his front yard.
It's kind of random.
I'm not sure what Huss was.
Just rolling up, pop a cap in him,
I'm
take off.
not sure what Huss was doing in Idaho, but.
And why didn't you start with that?
All right. I'm gonna say 2 words, and you guys know it's coming. Any guesses?
Bam Margera.
Jason Mraz.
Bam Margera.
Yeah. Oh boy.
Bam Margera misses the deadline to be in Tony Hawk's new game.
Oh no.
That's a shame. I was actually kind of hoping that he'd get to be in it.
Yeah.
I
What do you mean he missed a deadline? He just needed to be at like a meeting or something.
Well, he has to go record all the vocals and shit for it.
Oh, I get
And
what
he
you're saying.
just didn't go.
Well, that could be the end of him.
Yeah.
I mean, that was probably one of his last opportunities to do something relevant.
Yeah.
It's not good.
Fost is just waiting for the day there's a Bam Margera. It ends.
The day will come on this podcast.
It's
really will.
him and that Zachary Ty Bryan guy
Yeah.
are 2 people that come up a lot.
Yeah, they do.
And not for good reasons.
No, it's usually bad.
Yeah. Here we go. Moving on. Did any of you see any of the footage, or not footage, any of the reports or anything of the Florida State shooting?
I did not.
I saw.
Did you know what happened?
Online.
I did know that it happened. I decided not to look into it. I didn't want to bum myself out by getting into the particulars of that. But I heard it was pretty bad.
Yeah, 2 dead, a bunch of other injured. The shooter was the son of the sheriff deputy.
Wow. So that's where you got the guns, huh?
That's correct.
Okay. Yeah, there's a big hubbub about a person in a Starbucks, something or other that was filming it. I've seen so much stuff on X.
I did hear about that.
Yeah. It's like, can you do something other than film this? Like, when lives are at stake. Sounds like a horrible thing to be doing. I feel like I'd be running, or my mind wouldn't be, hey, I'm going to pull my phone out.
Yeah, I really want to film this and put it up on the internet.
You've taken like 4 photos of your kids in 9 years, so clearly you're not taking your phone out. But
I know.
Well,
protect prize picks.
I think that's easier said than being in that situation.
Yeah.
But yeah, I
don't want to be in that situation.
I wish people would stop shooting people at schools. That'd be awesome.
That'd be great. In churches and
except
everywhere.
for one out south. I would like that to happen. That's all.
We all just go silent.
I just want to. I just want to see you try to stop one with a pocket knife. That's all.
I can't take the pocket knife to work.
We all know it's in your sock. We know this.
You've seen my pocket knife. It doesn't fit in a sock. I'm a man.
A man with a pocket knife.
Uh-huh.
And a dull bottle opener.
That bottle opener is the most upsetting thing in the world.
Don't worry about it. It's supposed to look like a key. All right. Incognito, mosquito.
I mean, you might as well start opening them up with your teeth at this point.
I will, because that's what men do.
They do. I do it all the time.
I think Matty muted his microphone.
That's just a
stop
new thing
drinking.
I did like 2 hours ago. Okay.
Here we go. Oh, this is actually a pretty big one. The U.S. in the next 2 years will officially start banning artificial dyes in foods.
Probably not a bad thing.
That one's coming from good old RFK Jr.
Certainly not a bad thing, but like it's gonna that's gonna change a lot of stuff.
What is that, like in juices and stuff? Like
it's in everything.
Yeah, and
so
cereal,
like what color? What color? So we're gonna have no color M&Ms, just nothing.
Well, I'm raging now.
We're gonna have
they'll just use like fruits and vegetables for.
We're gonna have nothing in fruit snacks, cereals. Just all gonna be beige. Just
That's a
we're just
beige
gonna live in a
world we're
beige
living in.
world.
Yeah. Well, you're a beige
It's
boy.
a weird world.
Let's see here. PS5 rentals are becoming very popular in Japan. Apparently, you can rent a PS5 for 2 weeks for $12.50 USD.
Okay.
That's not a bad deal.
Let
It's
me
like a red box.
let me tell you
PS5.
who would love to be able to rent a new system for 2 weeks and give it back.
You.
Yeah,
You are that guy.
yeah.
They made this for
I
you.
do that anyway.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
aware.
you just buy it
Yeah,
for 2 weeks.
and then just
And
sell
it
it.
sells it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it makes sense.
Jack Nicholson. Wait, hold on. Which one's the actor?
I always mix it up too.
Nicholas was the golfer.
Jack Nicholson turns 88 this week.
Jeez. Still at every Laker game.
Man, yeah.
Probably actually.
I'm telling you, man, we're getting pretty close to a lot of people we love passing from age.
And we're gonna break the news
'Cause
for every single one.
You
of them
know,
right
like
here on-
you know, Jack Nicholson's up there. You know, Morgan Freeman's up there.
Feeney.
You know what I mean?
Morgan Freeman has been 85 years old for 40 years, though.
Yeah,
That's true.
yeah,
He was 85 when they shot Shawshank Redemption.
yeah.
And he was 85 in the last thing that he was just in.
Jalen Hurts marries his girlfriend.
Nice. Good for him. Another ring.
Man, I heard a freestyle the other day, and he said, I don't remember what the first line was, and then he followed it with, "Love hurts like the Eagles playing the Packers." And I was like, "Ooh, that's nice." Get it?
Love hurts.
Get it? Jordan Love and Jalen Hurts.
Yeah. I got it. I got it.
Okay.
Yeah, that's upsetting.
Okay. Shaq has bathroom emergency on air. Leaves the set to go poop.
Oh,
As he should.
you imagine how big that sucker is.
I mean,
If he's got a solid shit,
do you think
That thing's
Shaq can
like a-
sit on a normal
Yeah,
toilet?
Probably the size of a newborn child.
a normal toilet for him,
I really don't know if Shaq can sit on a normal toilet.
I don't know. It feels like it would literally collapse on him
Yeah.
or it'd be very uncomfortable.
Uh,
I don't know. I would assume he's got special. I mean, even at the studio,
yeah.
they have to.
Yeah.
Man, that's got to be a giant shit.
Oh, yeah.
It's probably just like
video?
a hole in the back of the studio.
Shit out the hole.
Tech 9 says he had a sexual relationship with his 7th grade teacher.
Oh,
In the 7th grade?
Yeah, his
Hopefully
seventh
not.
his 7th grade teacher.
Oh, I,
so
well,
he was in 7th grade.
Yeah.
well, I didn't know if he
I
meant
guess it
like
could mean,
you know,
like-
his like it happened like later, but she was his 7th grade teacher at one point.
That's correct.
Yeah. Okay, well, that's going around a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Wiz Khalifa says he believes the world is flat. Add him to the
taking a
list.
Page out of the Kyrie Irving playbook, huh?
Yep.
Uh-huh.
Add him to the list. Colby, do you think the world's flat?
I sure do.
Okay.
Yeah, that makes a little more sense for you.
Show me otherwise.
You'll never see otherwise because the only way to do that is to be in a plane.
Oh, well, I don't want to be there.
Joe Exotic. What's Joe Exotic from?
Tiger King.
Oh, yeah, Tiger King. Joe Exotic gets married to fellow inmate.
Man or woman?
I don't know. What's Joe Exotic in for?
He hired somebody to kill Carol Baskin and was found guilty on that, I believe.
Who's Carol
I think he was
Baskin?
like
Is Carol
in-
Baskin his wife or something?
No, it was another lady. Fost, did you ever watch the Tiger King?
I watched a little bit of it. She was like a rival like business person to him, I think.
Oh,
And
Yeah.
so
Wherever I
She,
can't remember where they live, but they
I think it was in Florida.
yeah, that sounds about right. But yeah, he put somebody out for hire to murder her
okay.
because he thought all these things about her and blah blah blah. But I think that's what he was found guilty for, and he's been tucked away for quite a while.
Okay.
He has been out of the public eye for pretty much since COVID.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's a gay dude too.
Okay.
He is.
Yeah, pretty sure.
McDonald's is bringing back the McCrispy strips this week. In fact, they are
What are
back.
those?
I passed the McDonald's today and it said McCrispy strips are back.
I can't say I've ever had one of those. I don't think.
Well, it's the chicken strip. It's the chicken
Yeah,
strip.
are they like the chicken selects?
Yep.
Ooh, that's a good
Damn,
time right there.
These look good. These look good.
Yep. I think they
Looks
launched
like new dipping sauces.
They
too.
launched a new sauce with it as well, which I don't think I'm going to be interested in, but I don't think the sauce is for me, but I want to try the strips.
They look pretty good.
What's the new sauce that goes with it?
A new creamy chili dip,
Yeah.
described as savory, sweet, and tangy. It's like an oranges kind of color. It looks pretty good.
Yeah.
Like a sweet chili sauce, maybe?
No. It looks thick.
It's more
It's
orange.
definitely a mayonnaise base. It's a thicker sauce.
Oh, yeah, okay,
think
yeah.
so.
Yeah.
That may not be for me either.
Yeah. The first video ever on YouTube was uploaded 20 years ago this week.
Do we know what the first video was? I feel like we've talked about
Yeah,
it.
it's
Wasn't
at
it like
the zoo.
Isn't it like a video of like a park or something like that?
No, it's a kid at the zoo. It's a guy at the zoo.
Yeah, that's what it was.
And so
Really?
if you go to that video, it's the first one ever for it to say uploaded 20 years ago under it.
First YouTube video. I'm pulling it up on YouTube. Me at the zoo.
Yep.
How many views does that video have?
357 million.
Yeah.
Wow. It's
By
unbelievable.
Jod.
Yep.
That is crazy.
Yep. 20 years of YouTube.
Damn.
Pepsi releases orange color Pepsi in support of the Edmonton Oilers.
Okay.
Just for the playoffs?
Yep.
It's
the Edmonton
still the
Oilers.
same flavor though?
Yep.
It's just the Pepsi?
Yep.
Okay.
It just looks orange.
I don't remember last time I just had a regular Pepsi.
Yeah.
I had a regular Pepsi just the other day, actually. It was pretty good.
Did it hit?
It did.
Okay.
Pepsi hits every once in a while. It's just like that initial taste, like fresh out of a can, is really good.
Yeah, and then it's too sweet.
It is very sweet.
Yeah.
And it goes flat really fast too, I've noticed.
Oh yeah. It's all about the Diet Pep.
Let's
you
see. The animated Stranger Things spin-off show will be called Tales from 85.
Okay.
Tales from 85 is the name.
I'm
I
guessing
wonder
that's
what kind of animation it's gonna have. Like what animation style they'll use.
I don't
for it.
know.
it's
Hopefully,
gonna be claymation.
hopefully it just exactly. It looks exactly like Doug. That's what I hope.
It is
Just-
Doug.
just
Yeah,
pens-
Quail Man
just-
shows up.
Just pencil drawn.
That would be awesome.
A live-action Toys R Us movie is in the works.
What?
Here we go, baby.
A Toys R Us movie.
Yeah,
Okay. I'm in.
I'm in. Listen. I
What's
love
the draft's name? Gregory?
Jeffrey.
Jeffrey.
Jeffrey. Gregory.
Gregory the giraffe.
All right, I got a handful more here. Jimmer Fredette to retire from basketball officially. He averaged
Playing in like Taiwan or something.
Well, he averaged 29.8 points a game at BYU. He played 6 years in the NBA, and then also won a gold medal for USA in the 3-on-3 thing.
Okay.
He's like one of the more decorated players worldwide.
Huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, his stats in China were pretty crazy.
Yeah, he put up, what did he do? He had like an 85 and a 75-point game in the same week or something. It was insane.
My God.
Yeah, he could hoop.
Hanging up-
Look, 29 and
hanging up the cleats, huh?
29.8 at BYU is no joke. That's
Averaging
impressive.
30 points a game
Yeah.
In college is out of control.
yeah.
Yeah, it's insane.
News for Colby here. Jake Paul to buy $42 million mansion.
Well, that's got nothing to do with me at all.
You guys are not that unlike.
Okay, I know.
Here we go. Here's something that we can all get on board with. Little Caesars.
Yes.
Ever heard of it?
I have heard of it.
It's the cousin of Pizza Hut.
Little Caesars to launch a reality TV show called Pretzel Crust Island.
This is not real.
And I think we just found our name.
Pretzel Crust Island.
It is a real TV show being launched.
Okay. There's no premise around it. It's just
Nope.
okay.
A Catholic nursery teacher fired after school found her OnlyFans. Let me ask, Colby, I actually have a serious question. And you may know more because you're in the district and you worked at HR and stuff.
Yeah.
If it's on your own time, why are people being fired for doing OnlyFans?
I don't know. I also find that to be weird too because I got in trouble for that as well.
Yeah.
For your OnlyFans?
I just
Yeah.
I don't get like, I get like if they were like filming stuff at school or like,
Right.
I just
on
like,
the-
if it's your own time, like, why is that so bad?
it's a side hustle. Yeah. I don't know.
I'm assuming there might be something in their contract, though.
Maybe that would be the only thing.
But if there
that,
is,
like-
that seems outdated. That should be changed. 'Cause, like that's no different than door dashing. Like who gives a fuck?
yeah, whatever
It's-
way you can
I
make
don't
some
know.
extra money.
I'm assuming it's like just an image thing.
Yeah. They hold them to a higher standard. Which is
Yeah,
kinda
but
also
why
stupid.
though? I mean, like
I don't know.
once you leave
feel like
once you leave that school, you do whatever the fuck you want.
Well,
You
now
would
she's
think.
left that school.
Yeah.
Does she have a name?
Yeah. It's
Yeah,
hold on.
yeah,
Hold on.
yeah,
I
we can do it for
haven't written
fines.
it down here. Hold on.
Don't say.
It's Kelsey Phipps. Kelsey Phipps with a K.
Oh, I'm gonna cry.
Oh man,
Oh no.
Oh, that's really funny.
boy, yeah,
College
I'm a
so far.
Yeah.
I forgot about
Jesus Christ.
And what was it? Just a
It was
piece
a
of pie?
cake. It was like a cake or something. All right, here we go.
Oh,
Another thing Colby has probably done in his life. A Florida man offers a cop a vodka spritzer can, a full vodka spritzer can, while being pulled over. So he was drunk. He had him in the car, and he popped one and tried to hand it to the cop.
hell yeah.
You think he was listening to 6 foot, 7 foot when he did that? I hope he did.
I don't know. He probably
with a spritzer.
drove a Corolla.
Roll a S.
13 one.
This is actually really. I saw this today, and I did double read this. But Gilbert Arenas' son placed on induced coma after car accident. He's already
Oh.
he is already signed with Adidas and committed to USC.
Damn.
And he was in
Elijah Arenas.
and he was in a car accident and placed induced into a coma.
Damn.
That
Can you not come out of that?
that's crazy. You can, but it's definitely not good.
Damn. All right. Well,
Yeah, that
And
sucks.
the game was in a coma.
Yeah.
wasn't it Gilbert Arenas that used to bring guns to like the locker room and stuff?
Yep.
He got in trouble for it.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh yeah,
Same guy.
Agent Zero.
Yep.
Uh-huh.
All right, last four here. I don't know how I feel. Well, we'll see. Tesla announced a thing today that said that Tesla owners, will soon be able to turn their car into a robo-taxi, making money overnight.
Okay.
So they already have they already have the robo-taxis out. Like those are already in major cities. And they said that Tesla owners will be able to turn a mode on in an update where it can go pick people up and just turn into one of those robo-taxis overnight and make you money and come home.
While you sleep, huh?
Yeah.
I gotta.
Boy, that's weird.
It
Just
is
imagine getting that like, going into the driveway and looking at your car, and it's just a fucking disaster on the inside.
Who knows?
Yeah. There's cameras everywhere.
Listen,
though.
if it can make me some coin.
That's pretty sweet.
Have it like print you off a little invoice
Yeah.
of like just all the statistics and stuff. I mean, I would probably just send it to your phone.
Yeah.
Realistically, that would be cool. That'd be pretty cool though.
That is kind of cool.
All right,
Last
last
freaked me out though, getting into an unmanned car as it's just driving around.
Yeah.
All right, last three here. Do you want the fun one, the cool one, or the terrible one?
Let's go
Terrible.
terrible first. Yeah.
Terrible.
Yeah.
Lead with the bad, come in with the good.
Okay, terrible one. Teacher sentenced for making special needs student eat his own vomit.
Oh.
Wait, was this the cool one or the funny one?
So yeah, Colby, what are you going to do now that you've been sentenced?
I guess this.
Was this before you threw him in the pool?
Yeah. Do you need a homemaker? What's that called, Matty? Do you need a
Home wrecker? No,
Lady?
that's you in 2020. What happened? I know we're online. The mic lagged badly. We're online. We're
I
online.
know. I think it's weird because your other mic does that too.
Yeah, it's just a Discord
That seems pretty terrible. I mean, that's definitely grounds for being sentenced, right? Like that's
For sure.
that's
Yeah.
very bad.
Yep.
That is definitely worse than having the OnlyFans, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, by far.
All right, and then the cool one, Derek Harmon taken overall 21st, first round, Oregon Duck.
And Conley
went
went too.
Yep.
Went to Pittsburgh.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
2 ducks in the first.
Just really quick, I know some people will care, some people won't. Let's just go through a few highlights of the first round. Cam Ward went first to Tennessee. Not really surprised there. He was kind of the consensus one, especially because Tennessee needed a quarterback.
Yeah, I don't think they want any more mayonnaise in their coffee at this point.
So Cam Ward, Travis Hunter second to the Jags. Abdul Carter to the Giants.
Yep.
Will Campbell to the Patriots. Mason Graham from Michigan to the Browns. And then Ashton Genty to the
Raiders.
Let me tell you something. Ashton Genty with Pete Carroll and Chip Kelly might be kind of nasty.
In all black and silver.
Genty in all black with Chip Kelly plays and Pete Carroll head coach might be fucking scary.
It's going to be like Josh Jacobs 2.0.
Yeah, seriously.
Seriously.
That might be really nasty.
It'd be nice to see the Raiders be good again. That'd be pretty cool.
100%, I agree. Yeah, and then Josh Conley Jr. went 29th. So, yeah, 2 ducks in the first round. Love to see it.
Pretty good.
I don't remember where they had who, oh my god, why am I blanking this? Please hold. They have Jordan Birch going next from Oregon, which is fair. He's very good. And then they have, I'm just doing Oregon. Then they have Terrence Ferguson.
Mm-hmm.
Going overall 37th.
Yeah, and two tight ends have already gone ahead of him. So.
And then they have, I'm just looking at for Oregon here. Jordan James. They have going 77th. This is kind of a weird, and correct me if I'm wrong, I think I heard someone say this too, like, there's not really any, like, outside of the first 3, there's not really a lot of, like, really big names in this draft.
No, not really.
It's kind of, they were saying this draft is kind of a diamond in the rough draft. Like everyone's just going to draft people and then people are really going to show how good they are when they're there. But there isn't very many like big names in this outside
Who's gonna
of
be the Tom Brady.
exactly. Like there's going to be a lot of that. Jeffrey
Yeah, I mean,
Bossa.
the three big quarterbacks are Cam Ward, Jackson Dart, and Shador Sanders. Like,
and
that's the best you got.
yeah, it's weird. Cornelius 116, and then do they not have? Man, they have Tez going 167th.
Yeah, he's really small though.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's
No Dylan Gabriel?
That's the league we're in. Look at fucking every receiver in the league. Here's the crazy thing is that's Tez at 167 is exactly what they were saying earlier about how this is going to be a diamond in the rough draft. Like if you give Tez on the right team with a quarterback, you put him in the slot or something, he's going to
put him on Green Bay, please.
Exactly. Seriously.
They
have Caldwell going. Dylan Gabriel they have at 185th.
Damn.
Yeah, I'm not surprised at that. He's also really small.
5'11". Crazy.
It's
crazy to go from like Heisman almost to 185th in the draft.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's basically just because of how short he is and because he's had major knee surgery twice.
Yeah. All right, here we go. And then last thing, and we're going to go through these, but then when it gets closer, we will actually put our votes in. But they announced the AMA Awards, the American Music Awards. And so I will just tell
Awards
you.
Time is always good.
Here we go. Artist of the Year. And I just want you guys to give me your answer off the top of your head because we will put our actual vote in when it gets closer.
Okay.
Artist of the Year. Ariana Grande, Billie Eilish, Chappell Roan, Kendrick Lamar, Morgan Wallen, Zach Bryan, Taylor Swift, SZA, Sabrina Carpenter, Post Malone.
Kendrick.
Oh boy.
Are you jotting these down or no?
No, we'll do votes. We're just doing initial just off the top.
Kendrick.
Okay.
I might go Sabrina Carpenter, actually.
I think it's between three people on here because this is Artist of the Year. So I'm thinking who had the best year? Kendrick had the best year by far in rap and maybe music. The only person who I think had a bigger year is Sabrina Carpenter. And I'll also throw Chappell Roan in there as well.
Yeah, Pink Pony Club is kind of crazy.
Yeah, those are the three that I think are there. New artist of the year: Benson Boone, Chappell Roan, Gracie Abrams, Shabuzi, Teddy Swims, and Tommy Richmond.
That's got to be Chappell Roan.
I'll go Chappell Roan there,
or Benson Boone.
I don't know Benson Boone. I'll maybe throw Shabuzi in there. Why not? Why not?
The bar song or whatever.
Album of the year: Beyonce, Cowboy Carter, Billie Eilish, Hit Me Hard and Soft, Chappell Roan, The Rise and Fall of Midwest Princess, Charlie XCX, Brat, Gracie Abrams, The Secret of Us, Future and Metro Boomin, We Don't Trust You, Kendrick Lamar, GNX, Post Malone, F1 Trillion, Sabrina Carpenter, Short and Sweet, Taylor Swift, Tortured Poets Department.
Kendrick again.
Yeah, I think I might go Kendrick on that one. But if I had to pick anything that wasn't that, I'd go Sabrina Carpenter, I think.
Yep. Okay. Oh, man. Some of these are kind of crazy. Favorite touring artist. Billie Eilish.
What?
Favorite touring artist. So,
Okay.
artist on tour.
Yep.
Billie Eilish, Luke Combs, Morgan Wallen, Taylor Swift, Zach Bryan.
You're a Luke Combs man, I know that.
Give me Lucas. Not even close.
Taylor Swift.
Although, but Taylor's not touring.
But she's on there.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'll go Luke Combs with you on that one.
Give me Lucas.
It's gonna be Morgan Wallen.
God, I hope he gets in a car wreck. Let's see here. Favorite male pop artist: Benson Boone, Bruno Mars, Hozier, Teddy Swims, and The Weeknd.
Bruno.
Yeah, give me Bruno in that.
Yeah,
Why not?
We'll consensus that one. Why
Or the
not?
Weekend.
Boy,
maybe.
oh boy, Marissa loves the Hosier.
Oh, yeah.
And I only know one song of his, and it pisses her off every time because I go, listen, take me to church. And that's the only thing I know about him.
And then does she take you to church? Like, do you guys drive there and
No,
go to church?
no.
Oh,
No.
okay.
Favorite female pop artist: Billie Eilish, Chaperone, Lady Gaga, Sabrina Carpenter, Taylor Swift. Got to be Sabrina.
Carpenter.
Yep.
Yeah, I think so.
The rest are just, we don't have to go through. Oh, here we go. Favorite male hip hop artist: Drake, Eminem, Future, Kendrick Lamar, Tyler the Creator.
Ooh.
I think Kendrick wins that.
Yeah, I think so too.
Eminem.
Favorite female hip hop artist: Doechii, Glorilla, Lotto, Meg Thee Stallion, Sexy Red. Going Doechii by a mile.
I'll go with you on that.
Yep.
Meg the Stallion.
Okay. Colby, I know that you hate women, but I actually think you would really love Doechii. You would love Doechii.
Would I?
Yeah, because she's like rapping like Eminem level rapping.
Okay.
She's really
Yeah,
fun.
it's not
she's
gimmicky.
Yeah, she's really fucking good. All right, that's all we need to do there. There's a million of these. Unless we want to do here. Let's do the last one. Favorite Latin group or duo or group: Calibre 50, Fuerza Regata, Grupo Firme, Grupo Frontera, or Julian Alvarez y su Nintendo Banda.
I think I got to go with Nintendo Banda.
Okay. I'll go with Nintendo Banda.
Sure, why not?
Favorite rock artist:
Oh, God, this is my genre.
Hosier, Linkin Park, Pearl Jam, 21 Pilots, or Zach Bryan. How pissed are you that they have Zach Bryan and rock artist?
Yes, he does not. That is not the right.
Pearl Jam still making music?
Guess so. It's going to be Linkin Park with the resurgence this year, I think.
It should be.
Yeah.
Okay.
Taking the park. Levy Chester.
Okay. I only want Colby to answer this one. Favorite K-pop artist: ATEEZ, Jimin, RM, Rosie, or Stray Kids?
Rosie.
Okay. All right.
Good.
Yep.
That's fine.
All right, that does it
Good
for
pick.
Do We Cares. I have a new segment that's really quick that I had an idea of today, and you're just gonna do it with me, okay?
Okay.
Okay.
This is putting all of us on the spot, and I think it'll be funny for a new segment.
Okay. Wow.
I don't have a jingle for this, but this new segment is called Fake Ads. Okay?
Oh
Okay.
God.
God damn it.
Here's what we're gonna do.
I can't think clearly right now.
Here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna give each of you guys a brand, and you guys give me a brand as well. And off the top of your head, you got to do a 10-second ad read.
Oh, God.
Make it up, kind of like how we do at the karaoke.
Uh-huh.
And so, like, I'll give you like the format is like, let's say like Heinz ketchup. I just have one right here. Heinz, the best thing to dip your fries in, Heinz ketchup, and then like a little slogan or something. Just make it up. Here we go. Colby, you're up. Your brand is Vans.
Vans. The best shoe you'll ever put on your little phalanges.
On your fingers?
On your hands?
Wait, what are the toes? What are the toes?
You know what? It's great. It's a great ad read.
There you go.
Okay.
I told you I can't think clearly right now.
All right.
You're not wrong.
Fost, your brand is Powerade.
Powerade. Where you can Powerade, spend 88 cents and buy one of our drinks in one of 75 different colors.
Perfect.
Powerade.
Okay, one of you guys give me a brand.
Dasani.
Oh God. Do you like bottled water that tastes like a swamp? Do we have the perfect brand for you? Enter Dasani. 82 cents will get you 82 cents will get you a bottle of water that never gets cold for some reason, and Colby still drinks it. Dasani swamp water for America.
That is America.
Okay, there we go. There's fake ads.
That's good.
All right. Question of the week. Let me write the time down. We're at 2:22.
I'm still hung up on phalanges. What are your toes called?
Those are your metatarsals.
I almost said metacarpals. No, metacarpals are hand. Metatarsals are feet. Yeah.
Okay.
The best shoes to put on your hands.
They are. They really are.
All right, here we go. Question of the week. Question of the week this week. As a reminder, follow us on the Instagram for your chance to be a part of the show this week. Our question comes from Simon Duchesney.
Oh,
Simon Duchesney 9. Simon asks, if you had $2 million and 5 days to hide it, the whole world looking for you, where do you hide it?
I think I got to go Breaking Bad style.
Barrels?
The Tahaji Desert.
Exactly, in that same desert.
Yep. Who would think to look there, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, it's a pretty genius thing. Hide it, bury it.
Fost?
That was my first thought, best thought.
Underneath the 50-yard line at Autzen.
Okay.
No one's ever going to tear that field up.
Sure.
That's a perfect place. I mean, I guess I have to tear it up to put it down there, but nobody else is going to do it.
Okay.
There you go.
My answer is simple and to the point. If I have $2 million and have to hide it in 5 days, I simply spend it at Quiznos. And I will hide it in Quiznos Bank.
I will hide it in their registers.
As income.
There you go.
Thank you, Simon Duchesney 9, for the question. That's a fun one. And yeah, we appreciate you guys engaging on the Instagram. So if you want to, please make sure that you're following on the Instagram to be a part of the show. I think that's fun. I was trying to find. There we go. There's another one that was really interesting. Do you guys look at these when I post? Can you guys look at the answers or the questions?
I don't even know how I would do that.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I see. Yeah. Wait, no. I don't even know how.
Okay.
Is it in the chat?
Absolutely not.
You'll have to show me sometime.
Do any of you guys think you could go one-on-one with current Mike Tyson?
With current Mike Tyson?
Yep.
No.
Absolutely
No, I don't think.
not.
No. I mean, people look at the fight that just happened and they're like, oh, well, I could totally take him. He was holding back the whole fucking fight.
Absolutely not. Yep. All right, here we go. Where are we at? 225. Perfect. Here we go. Let's get into our final segment here. All right, so Colby's on trivia. Colby, I will be texting you what my bet is. Although I don't have a pen. Oh, here we go. I found it. So I will write down my. But what is the category first, please?
Geography.
Oh boy.
Geography.
Oh boy.
Technology. Yeah. Okay.
Are you both sending me a number?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
This is week 9, right? Yeah. Okay. Okay. I have written down my wager, and I will send you. I don't know, 2025. It's still SMS texting with you, but that's fine.
It should be fine. Send it over. Let me know.
Okay, I just sent it to you.
Yep. Okay. I got a buzz. A singular buzz. Oh, there's the other buzz.
Okay,
Alrighty.
here we go.
Trivia for this week is: what is the smallest state in the United States?
In what category?
What do you mean? So, what is the smallest state in the United States?
Yeah, in population, size, income,
Size.
size.
So you think Texas, right? Is
Oh,
gigantic.
okay, just size.
Size-wise. Yeah. Based off size. Yeah. What is the smallest state in the United States?
Rhode Island.
Going with Rhode Island.
I do believe it is Rhode Island, actually.
I don't remember. I think it's Rhode Island though.
There's a lot of little ones in the top right.
Yeah. Shit.
Are we going?
I'll stick with Rhode Island.
Yeah, I do believe it is Rhode Island. I think that is the correct
He's
answer.
looking down at his phone. He just Googled.
I know.
No, I didn't. No, I promise I did not. That is a Duolingo lesson. That is a Duolingo
What are we doing Duolingo right now for? I need. I want to talk about not locked in during trivia.
I'm always locked in.
Oh yeah. If you
I think
locked in,
I'll go Rhode Island. I think that's I.
Rhode Island?
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure that is the correct answer.
Okay. This is where we do a little drum roll. What is the smallest state in the United States? It is, in fact, Vermont. No, I'm kidding. It's Rhode Island. It is, in fact, Rhode Island.
Vermont is way bigger.
Yeah. I thought it'd be a little more challenging with all those little ones up in the, you know.
I think Delaware is close.
Okay, yeah. I always just know when you're filling out a map, it's really hard to plug those in there
Okay.
when you're like labeling them. So
Yeah, you have to draw like a little line out to the side to label it.
you both got it correct. So a higher score wins.
Very rare.
Correct.
Very rare. Both
Yeah.
correct.
Yeah, we haven't had a both correct in like 20 weeks.
I thought I'd throw up a beach-sized softball for that one.
Okay.
Count of three. What did you guys wager?
Yep.
Okay, 3, 2, 1.
1.
8.
Yeah, Fost won that one. Fost wagered 8. Matty wagered 1. What's that put us at? He's gone silent.
Stupid. Okay.
You should have believed in yourself, Matty.
So, well, but your questions are always just bullshit. So I always go really low on yours. You go, all right, this week's question, and then it was a fucking health food question. Like,
I did that
crazy.
Yeah, but
Okay.
then I did a musical one.
So let's see, 6, 13, 16. That puts Fost at 24.
Okay.
I have not won in 5 weeks, so I'm at 13. And Colby is at 15.
Ooh, let's go. Okay.
Yep.
It's
Who's on
still
trivia next week?
13,
I'm on it next week.
13, 15, 24.
Well, he can't score next week, so this is our time.
Yeah.
Yep. Somebody will make some ground on me.
On the last segment, I'm actually really excited for this one. Our top 5 this week is top 5 alternate names for all the good names were gone. Top 5 alternate names for our podcast.
Okay.
I think this might be the fastest I ever did one.
That's crazy.
It took me a little bit.
Really?
Yeah.
But my creative juices were not flowing as well this week.
Okay.
Were there other
Well-
juices flowing?
You know what I think is
Yes.
You know what I think is fun?
Mostly piss.
You know what I think is fun about this top 5 is I doubt we have any duplicates,
Probably not.
which is that makes it fun.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, Colby, what is your number 5?
Number 5 actually might be a duplicate. We'll see though.
Okay.
This is very recent on the podcast.
Yep.
And I thought it was funny.
Okay.
Number 5, trio of risky boys.
It is really
I don't know what
good.
the fuck we were talking about.
I
but
don't
we said
either, but it was
trio of
funny.
Risky boys.
I don't remember either, but we are a trio of risky boys.
I know. And then I thought that's a nice little name for a podcast.
Yeah, I do like
It
that.
explains exactly what we are. We're risky.
Yeah.
We
We're
are
boys.
and we are a trio.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, Fost,
Trio of risky boys.
what's your 5?
Hilariously enough, this is the overlap. I also had trio of risky boys.
Oh my
at 5.
god.
I really did.
That
I
really
was looking
stuck
at
with us.
yeah, as soon as we put that there, I was like, I have to put this
Wow.
in there because that was really funny.
Okay.
Yeah.
I do not have that in my 5.
Ah, damn it.
Okay, my number 5. I try to think of just things that are about us that would be a funny name. So my number 5 is the Anti-Bro Club.
We are
Anti-bro
definitely
club.
we are definitely the anti-bro club for
The
sure.
You guys might be.
The Anti-Bro Club.
Okay.
That is my number 5.
We don't talk about bro things though.
No.
Aren't sports bro?
And you no. I'm talking about calling each other bro.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I mean, I drop it a lot.
Well, you're also a barstool douche, so what's your number?
Woody's my best friend.
What's your number 4?
Number 4, I put publish enemies.
None of us are published though.
We publish a product.
We do publish.
I don't know.
Oh boy.
I saw it online somewhere, and the juices weren't flowing.
You Googled all your 5?
No, not
What
all
is
of them.
happening?
Not all of them.
This is the least locked in podcast. You know what? That should be the name. Is not locked in the podcast.
I was on the way to swim. Okay.
Watch it. Number 2, Smartless. All right, Fost,
that's
what's your 4?
Number 4, I have Stick With Us.
Ooh, nice.
Oh, nice.
Little
Kind of
callback.
kind of a nod, kind of a callback to when Matty and I had Stick With Me cooking.
You know what's crazy, Fost, is where that would go off now is TikTok.
Oh yeah.
Stick With Me cooking would go crazy on TikTok.
Oh yeah.
Should do
Yeah.
it.
I mean that was like who was the person that had like the drunk cooking show on YouTube?
Exactly.
That was literally the same
Exactly.
thing.
Yep. Exactly.
Like we could do that. We
Something
could've done that
Hart.
now.
Hannah Hart. Hannah.
Hart.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what. We could have literally done that
Yeah.
and put up all like 8 or 9 of those, and they would have gone.
I had that thought the other day that our cooking show would have killed on TikTok. All right, my number 4. I think we would pivot a little bit and just be a degenerate sports gambling podcast called
I like this.
Dicks and Picks.
That's pretty good. I like it.
Dicks and Picks, the podcast.
Nice.
That is
We're sending
my.
pictures of our dicks to each other, right?
Yeah, it's just
Yes.
we're just sending each other dick pics, and then we each get to draw them and explain them. Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah.
I like
While
that.
also doing prize picks.
while also making sports picks.
Okay. I like all those things.
Me too. All right, what's your 3?
Number 3. Brace yourself, indeed.
There you go.
Brace
That-
yourself.
I do like
that
I
would-
thought about just brace yourself. Maybe it'd be that.
Yeah,
Just brace
that would be
yourself.
that would be like our spin-off TV show.
Uh-huh.
Brace yourself, indeed. That's funny.
We'd be like Full House.
Yeah,
You're definitely Danny.
definitely. Yeah.
No, you're Uncle Joey.
I look the most like Stamos out of all 3 of us.
That is true.
I think Fost does.
Um,
I'd be Uncle Joey then for sure. No, Fost is Tanner. Danny Tan.
I am the nastiest out of all of us. Let's be honest with ourselves.
Do you go into a toilet?
Huh?
Do you
Well, no,
go
that's
into?
you.
I know.
Damn, I was trying to make
don't
a
know who
joke.
would be who.
What's the annoying girl that always comes over? The neighbor.
Kimmy.
I was gonna, Colby. You're definitely Kimmy.
I'm Steve.
Yeah, right. Is Steve the dude? Wait, which dude is Steve? The dude that voiced Aladdin?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a stud.
It's totally him. That's DJ's boyfriend.
That's right. Okay.
Yeah.
The dog.
All right, Fost, what's your 3?
My number 3, I have. This actually sounds like the name of like a. I want to say like a sitcom or maybe like a drama or something. I have The Broke, The Divorced, and The YouTuber.
Nice.
Okay. Yep.
That's good. That's good.
I like it.
It's accurate.
My number 3 is not too far off from what you just said. My number 3, I would be the host of the show.
Uh-huh.
But not a cast member of the show.
Oh.
And I would call it the Divorced Dads Club.
Yeah.
And it would be not a fun podcast.
Oh.
I would just host it, and I would just ask you guys about all of the turmoil, pain, and troubles you have because of it.
0.
My life is upside down.
I'm still trying to think on Fost, who's the broke one and who's the divorced one.
That's the fun. It changes every
I
week.
think we're both. Yeah.
Well, I haven't had positive equity in almost 10 years.
It might change at the end of the summer.
Right. Yeah. Oh my.
Dun, dun, dun.
I might be the YouTuber. Fuck it.
I wish you would. Get those fucking YMCA basketball videos back up. That's all I ask for.
Oh man, imagine what those things would have done in this culture.
They would have had a daily view from me.
I know. That's the old Y too.
All right, what's your 2?
Number 2. Another thing to do with our podcast.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? It says "Do we care?" But I would probably change it to "Do you care?"
Sure. Yeah.
Do you care? Podcast. Do you care to listen to this? What we're saying?
Sure.
Do you care?
Okay.
Yeah.
Not mad at it.
And it would just be doing what we're doing currently, probably.
Okay.
Maybe more news related, but do you care?
Right. Okay.
You got to ask
And I do.
yourself that. You
I
do.
really
Good.
do.
Okay. Fost, what's your 2?
My number 2, we've kind of all mentioned this as being a reason why we do the podcast in general, but I have my number 2 as our excuse to hang out.
Nice.
That's a good one.
Nice. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
My number 2, you'll understand where the inspiration for this came from in many ways. But I think this could be my number 1 any day.
Something Quiznos.
My number 2, never not horny.
It's true.
I think that's a great podcast.
That is
Never not
good.
horny.
Never not horny.
What do we talk about?
Just being horny all the time. That's it.
And how we combat it.
That's right. Yep. My number 2, never not horny.
Oh,
Well, we already know Colby's answer for dealing with that is just blowing it into the toilet
I still don't get it.
and then not flushing it.
do you guys want me to send you footage?
No.
Yes.
Colby, what's your 1?
Okay, number 1. 3 men yapping.
There you go. Yep.
That's actually pretty good.
I
I like that.
That is what we are.
Yeah, we're not hens.
We are definitely doing that. We might be hens. I don't know.
I'm definitely a hen.
3 men yapping.
We already know Matty's a hen.
Oh, yeah.
True.
That was very well defined last week.
Okay.
Well, I guess this wouldn't work then.
I like it. Fost, what is your final number 1?
My number 1 goes off of a question that has been asked many, many a time on our podcast. And my number 1 is Bam Margera dead yet?
Nice. I was just going to say, my honorable mention has to be like the unofficial Bam Margera podcast.
Yeah.
It's just a weekly, or actually it's a daily podcast of whether or not he's still alive.
It's just 10 seconds. You're like, seems like he's still fine. All right, see you guys next time.
Tracking Bam Margera.
That's funny. Okay, my number 1, and I really mean this. I think I absolutely smoked this one, and I honestly wouldn't be mad if we rebranded.
Oh shit.
That's how good this is. I think this is literally, if we were to rebrand and rename, this is what we should do. Ready?
What do you got?
My number one is 2 dads, 1 daddy.
Wait, I think I'm the daddy.
Absolutely not. 2 dads, comma, 1 daddy.
It should just be Papa's home.
But yeah,
Papa's home podcast.
I think that is what we should do if we ever change.
Yeah.
2 dads, 1 daddy is
That's super good.
that's nice.
That is funny.
Yeah.
What do we talk about on it?
Just daddy things.
Yeah, just
Daddy things.
dad things and daddy things. Those are 2 different things.
Different
Those are
time of
2
life.
very, very different things.
Yeah. 2 dads, 1 daddy.
Oh my, that's good. My whole face hurts. The whole
Yeah.
thing. I don't know how people wear headphones for this long. My ears
You're
are
not even.
irritated.
Well, you're not even wearing full size ones.
Oh, I can't not have one a little bit off my ear.
Yeah, have you ever thought about it's irritating because you have it twisted on your head like it's not supposed to be?
It's not. It's perfectly fine. I have kids here. If one of them starts choking, I gotta be able to hear
It'd save you so much money to let that go.
it. Let it happen.
This isn't Jane.
I was gonna say, just let him Jane.
Sure.
Just stand there and watch it happen.
That really
at least
is.
a week off work.
I really mean this because of that scene. Probably once a month, I get really anxious at night when I'm trying to sleep, being scared of living by myself and vomiting when I'm sleeping on my back while I'm sleeping.
Sleep on your back. I'm a side sleeper, baby.
I hardly ever sleep on my back
Every once in a while.
because
though,
of
right?
that.
Yeah. Oh, same.
I fall asleep on my left side and then always wake up on the stump.
Oh, that's dumb.
On the stump.
Always wake up on the stump.
It's very
What a
difficult.
weird ass
for me
word.
to- It's very difficult for me to sleep on my back on the couch.
Just have 1 foot out the window, your left arm in the kitchen.
Yeah, pretty much. In the kitchen. It's not
This
Space
is
Jam.
retarded.
Yeah, it's not Space Jam.
Just your neck up against the blinds.
Boy, if you would have seen what I was like last night, you would have laughed because it was really hot in here,
Yeah.
and so I've got 1 leg up on top of the couch.
Oh, yeah.
over by the window.
Oh,
so you're
yeah.
not wrong there.
Oh yeah.
And then I've got my other leg is like off the couch on the floor.
Oh yeah.
I've got like 1 arm dangling off of the couch on
I-
the floor.
I will-
It's just
I will
it
never.
looks like a crime scene photo.
I will never forget getting to our hotel in Vegas, which was a nice room, and you laying down on a king size bed, and you just going, "Oh my god!" You're on a bed.
Dude, that was legit maybe the most comfortable bed I have
Easily.
ever slept in.
Well, and there was a moment where I looked at you and I was like, "Man, you are really on vacation." Because you were laying in a king size bed and you had a blue Powerade on ice.
On ice.
I was like, this guy's living right now.
Yeah,
I
dude,
totally
that's-
forgot about that. And then we went to snacks after that.
What was it? A piece of pizza, garlic knots, and a drink for like $5 or something?
Yeah, and those 2 German girls were there.
It's a different time.
I was gonna say.
That was already
preface this a little bit.
That was already a couple of years ago.
Yeah. What were we there for? Was that
That was
TwitchCon?
for TwitchCon. Yeah, that was for TwitchCon.
TwitchCon.
And for your music video.
Oh,
We
rented that place
We
out.
went to that. Uh-huh.
Holy fuck. We did so much filming that week.
Dude, that studio was crazy though.
Yeah, that was cool. Oh, yeah. We saw the Carvana in the Uber on the way there.
We did.
That's
Yeah,
right.
went by the old vending machine.
I'll say I love I love a convention like that. Having it in Vegas was chaos.
It was.
When it's in San Diego, I can't lose $1,000 on the way to the conference. You know what I mean?
Well, you could.
Every morning we got up, got breakfast, and then on the way out to the convention, I was like, let me just put 100 on 3 really, really quick. And then
It worked that one time, though.
I did hit on 3. I also left Vegas down like $5,000.
Yeah, well, you also lost like $600 out of your pocket on slots. Because you left it on the little bench.
I just left $600 just cash, just sitting.
What hurts the most by Rascal Flats?
That hurt the
Playing in
most.
the background probably too.
Yeah,
That hurt the most.
well,
Not being so close.
And it was funny because like that happened right after we just watched a guy like two or three machines over won like 20 grand.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. He hit the big jackpot, and they had to bring like the people out to certify it and everything.
Yeah.
This was again a different time in my life, and way before Marissa, which I know you're listening. But remember the massage girls at the slots?
Oh yeah.
Oh my sweet heaven!
Right. Oh, right at the sports book,
dude.
Yeah, you disappeared for like a good 15 minutes there,
dude.
Uh-oh.
They're just nothing like that. Dude, just lotioning the hands up and just rubbing the shoulders while you're slotting.
That's pretty awesome.
It was the greatest thing I'd ever seen. And it was $1 a minute.
Better hope you're on that machine for a hot minute.
Oh, that was the problem. So like I gave her a 20.
Yeah, you got onto a shitty machine too.
I gave her a 20 for 20 minutes. I was like, great, that sounds amazing. And then this fucking machine I was on was like a minimum $7. And I was like, oh no. And I put 100 in, and I was done in like a minute. And I was like,
this dude is like, can I move to another machine really quick?
I had to stop the massage and ask if I could go to a cheaper machine.
Why can't you just sit there and get the back massage? You have to be.
No, you got to be gambling.
Oh God! Okay.
Yeah. And it was,
it's like,
dude.
It's like getting free drinks.
I was done with that 100 so fast. I had like 19 minutes left of the massage, and I was like, "Fuck!" And I don't want to do another $7 minimum machine.
It was so funny because like I walked off. So that while he was doing that, and I walked by him once, and he looked at me, and he was just like, dude. It was so funny. He's like, I'm down like 400.
Dude, it was so bad in like 2 minutes.
That sucks.
It was so bad.
It was so funny.
God.
But we made it up because we somehow got VIP treatment at the buffet.
Oh yeah, dude, that was
worth it.
Awesome.
I still don't know how, but we walked right by all those peasants. We missed the whole line and walked right in.
It was just the old dude at the bar.
Yep.
He was like, I got 2 seats open.
Yep.
And he just saw us standing. I think it's just because we were just the 2 people that were right in front of him. Yeah. Walked up and was like, "You two, come with me."
I was thinking about that the other day, just how the decision to go to that buffet just came down to if I won or not. Like every day, remember I hit for like 600 or 500, and I was like, all right, we're going to buffet for dinner.
Yep.
And then
that buffet was
and then the time when I went down like $2,000, I was like, all right, we're going to the snack bar for dinner.
Hey, but you know what? That snack bar still had really good food.
It was good. Yeah, it was.
Because those pizzas were money.
Yeah, it was good. It was. All right. Well, that's going to do it. Episode
Wrap her up.
103. And let us know on Instagram or in the comments or whatever, if you listen, if you want us to change to 2 dads, 1 daddy.
Yeah.
I think algorithmically that probably does better.
Yeah. I'm on board.
I
want to be a daddy though.
Well, you got a ways to go.
Okay.
All
right.
Well,
episode 104.
Can't be a daddy in a Brixton.
Episode 104. Matty teaches me how to be a daddy.
All right. Well, let's get rid of the Brixton hat first of all.
Okay.
Yeah. Episode 1 of the.
Let's not have a beard. Let's not have a beard like you're a fucking outdoorsman.
Well, I am.
Shave your fucking head.
I have an honorable mention podcast name for you.
Oh boy.
Okay.
Yep.
It's called Vans on My Hands.
Actually, I'm changing my gamer tag right now.
Vans on my. That's, honestly, if I saw that on Fortnite, I'd be impressed.
I'm
That's funny.
Killshot Colby is gone.
That's so
Oh,
funny.
now everybody knows my gamer tag. Oh boy.
Oh,
Vans,
no.
Vans on My Hands.
All the requests.
Everyone spam his invites.
Yeah, do it, please. I need friends.
No.
Getting rid of these guys. Clearly. Oh,
Hey, have you watched the whole almost 2-hour Outdoor Boys in Australia yet?
I already did.
It's pretty
I
good.
believe it.
Can I tell you
I'm gonna
something?
do it,
I like
I'm gonna do it right now.
I like his survival stuff. I actually really like those long travel ones with him.
I do too.
It's fun.
I like both sides.
Now that the kids are like not unwatchable,
Yeah.
I think it's actually kind of fun. My favorite thing that he does is he gets up early in the morning every morning and goes and gets some breakfast somewhere.
Yep.
That's a good move.
And brings it back to everybody. I'm
Yeah,
like,
that's a good
man,
move.
my dad sucks.
Yeah.
Just reminds me of that every
Oh
time.
my God.
My dad sucks.
Listen, at least you know when every photo's been taken. That's something Luke doesn't do. You know?
That's also true. Yeah. Man, a lot of dad talk on this pod.
Yeah. Well.
Boy.
Anyway, I actually really liked that Australia episode, except for
It's good.
I knew a snake was going to happen.
Oh, of
Oh,
course.
yeah.
Snakes and big ass spiders.
I
That's
definitely,
what
as soon as
it's
they started
nice.
showing the ground at night, I was like, I'm going to fast forward this. I'm not going to watch this part.
That's exactly what happened.
And that was not a small snake.
No. Yeah. That was a good one, though.
I would do that. Would you get in the clear tub in the crocodile?
I don't know. I thought that too.
I
Yeah.
think I would. It looked pretty safe.
Yeah,
Like, that's
I
just thick glass. Like, there's no way they're getting in there.
I don't know. It's still that thing that close to is freaky.
Those are dinosaurs.
Yeah. That's creepy. I don't like it. I don't like it one bit.
All right, guys, episode 103. Thank you guys so much for listening. We appreciate each and every one of you being here. As a reminder, follow everywhere. All the socials, we're on there. We upload every single day. Make sure you're following on there. We will see you guys next time. This has been episode 103. All the good names were on the podcast. I have been your host, Matty.
I am your co-host, Fost.
And I am Colby.
And we will see you later.
We really will.
You're not mad at me. You're mad at your dad.